Rival House Network.
And don't like the brags, I don't like the boast. They like hot butter on the breakfast toast. Watching flicks, talking chicks, I like to motorboat. Can Riverman make it, yo, a check? Nope. So look at all these movies I got. Commenting like, should we watch them or not? And I know they just be acting for cash, but I still got one question to ask. Like, why'd he do that, do that, do that? If that was me, I'd be like, screw that, screw that, screw that. I'm an alpha, I'd eat through that, through that, through that. So why'd he do that, do that, do that?
What's up, gang? Second week of our Jean-Claude January. Zach, why don't you tell everybody here what we're doing for our second film of Jean-Claude January?
We got a special guest, baby. We got our boy, the Riverman. And we're going to do, you guys love the Jean-Claude, so we got the Riverman. We're going to watch fucking Kickboxer.
I love this fucking movie. So did you watch it for the first time, Zach?
I did.
Okay, so you've seen this, right, Todd?
Oh, yeah, I've seen Kickboxer. Like I was saying a little bit ago, though, it's been many years, so.
Okay. So we're just going to roll with it. I cast a line out there. I'll have to check the comments and stuff about what you guys want to see us do as far as the rest of Jean-Claude January, because when you guys hear this, we recorded it generally just a couple days prior. So if you're listening to this, you got a good opportunity to still request what we do the next week or the week after. But we did Lionheart. If we're doing this, these are both a couple of fan favorites. It's been pretty overwhelming on the comments I did see. People really do want what the fuck is it? Death Warrant, which is one of my favorites. It's insane. Yeah, there's a lot of comments about Death Warrant, people quoting the movie in the comments and shit. I was kind of the mind that we divide it like to fan favorites and to just sort of like the fun.
Oh, you got to watch like
what's that?
One of his Kill 'Em Kill or one of his really shitty ones.
Well, that's what we're saying. I was
his
of the
newer ones, yeah.
Well, not of the newer ones, but just, we got to please sort of the fan favorites and do a couple of the heavy hitters like a Kickboxer, and Lionheart is one of the fan favorites. But we also got to do a couple of them that are just so suited for commentary, like Street Fighter, right? Which is great. The good bad movies. I don't want to do just the bad movies because like Derailed, like that's just a fucking bad movie.
Well, do like a Kickboxer Retaliation or something like that, dude.
That's a shit movie, dude. That's not good. It's not even good for a commentary.
Mike Tyson's in it, dude.
Mike Tyson, my boy.
Is not good.
Okay.
But anyway, there's a lot of, Death Warrant, I think, is classic Van Damme. But it's getting so much requests that way. I don't know. It might be hard to ignore that. I think Street Fighter would be fucking awesome. I think that would be a great one. And I'm surprised we haven't done it just because it ties into video games and other shit too. But anyway, we're going to go and get started. So, Zach, let everybody know where we're at in this particular version that we're watching.
This is probably ripped from a DVD. We got past the fucking Lionsgate logo. We're 17 seconds in, and right when we press play, we're going to see yellow credits. So if you're on your version, it's starting right when the fucking credits of the movie come on.
All right. Well, that sounds good. So we're going to go and get started in 3, 2, 1, play.
Hell yeah. King's Road Entertainment. The King. Jimmy King.
So what was when you watched Lionheart for the first time last week, you had said it was just kind of a 5. Now, I told you that a lot of that was just nostalgia, but this is probably my favorite Van Damme movie. Like if I'm pinched for an answer, what's your thoughts on it when you saw it?
You want to know what I thought of this movie?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a 5 out of 10.
You're fucking nuts. It's so cheesy. His brother looks like AC Slater. They look no way related to each other.
You like this better than Bloodsport?
You got to ask me on the particular day. It might flip. There's something about Kickboxer that's just really stupid and fun.
This movie is basically Karate Kid, but with an adult, with the IQ of a kid, basically. Like that's the only difference.
When I was a kid, I was always a huge, what was that? Not Last Action. He was in that, but Time Cop.
Time Cop.
See,
I was a huge Time Cop and Sudden Death fan, dude. I loved Sudden Death.
So Sudden Death was on my sort of short list to do this month, but I don't know. I mean, we might have to do Death Warrant because it's getting so many requests instead of sudden death. But sudden death is not one of his. So his whole trajectory in his career is interesting. Time Cop was the one. Bloodsport really put him on the map. That was the first one, right? It kind of put him on the action map. And then his next level up came with Time Cop. Time Cop came out, and that was his first movie to do 100 million. And so it made him into this big name. And off the heels of Time Cop, he got Street Fighter, which was this proposed big franchise. Like, you know, they wanted to make sequels and shit. It just never happened but it was going to be like that. Big ensemble cast, and Street Fighter ended up not doing very well. I mean, I want to say, I think it did like 50 million, but you know, it probably made like half. It did decent money, but it didn't make the money back. And anyway, I think right on the heels of Street Fighter, he did Sudden Death. I mean, they all kind of came right after Time Cop, and Sudden Death is like, it's just Die Hard on ice.
That's why I liked it.
No, it is. It's a guilty pleasure, but it's just a Die Hard ripoff. But that one's very fun, and it's insanely quotable too. I like when we could always do the sign language saying the "I love you" like he always does to his fruity kids, which is ridiculous. And it's got Powers Booth, who's a fun, cheesy villain.
Oh, we're gonna see fucking our boys' Play-Doh tendencies. So
yeah. Did I undersell this scene that I was talking about, or is it pretty much match what I was trying to tell you how weird it is?
Oh, it's fucking weird. We see these fucking kids walking around naked, cocks hanging, and he fucking just pulls up, takes a picture of them. Like, it's almost like they filmed that as like a reaction to seeing women on the beach or something, and they just fucked with them and
edited it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, watch.
Amazing.
And he waves like, "Hey guys."
Oh god, that's terrible, dude.
Like, who does that? Like, it's so, no, you can't do it. They were all in the same frame. That was not a cut or an edit. He did it.
Amazing.
Those disposable cameras probably won't pick up much there, Aaron, especially at kids.
Think he was scoping out some fucking real estate for his buddy Epstein.
The talent.
Exactly.
Dude, all the weird fucking sexual predators, they go to Asia, right? The sex tourists.
Amazing.
You go to Thailand or you go to the Philippines, man, and that's where you're going to see all the fucking creepy dudes going there to fuck 12-year-old prostitutes.
Is the age of consent 13 there?
No, it's not.
He looks like a fruity two shoes, dude. He's holding a thing of rose or a thing of flowers.
No, it's backwards, because you'd think Japan is such an advanced nation and shit like that they would have the higher age, but no, Japan's 13 and most of the world isn't. I think 16's kind of the common, at least at the lowest for most countries. But let me see what it is in the Philippines, actually.
Paul Herzog.
Yeah.
He wished he was fucking related to Warner.
Yeah, even in the Philippines it's 16. But that doesn't matter, though, because it's just such a huge thing over there. Like, they get a lot of young kids to prostitute themselves, and they cake on a whole fucking fuck ton of makeup on them to make them look like they're 25, right? But they're just little kids. And a lot of time, most of the cases though, it's the parents that are doing it because they're so poor in the Philippines, for example. So they literally pimp out their kids to make income.
Oh,
it's fucked up, man.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why, like, there's so many websites and shit like that exploit that sort of genre, like, just exploited Asia. Or I'm sure if you Google exploited Asia, there's just websites dedicated to people traveling to the Philippines and Thailand and just fucking prostitutes.
You're gonna land on the fucking rip-off exploited cinema done by the Asians. Fucking, they're ripping off our boys, doing their own fucking commentaries and shit.
Is nobody going to address the white elephant in the room on why his brother looks like AC Slater, looks like they're not even of the same ethnicity, and he's got an American accent and one's got a French accent?
Amazing.
It's like none of it's addressed.
None of it. It's amazing. This movie's fucking good. Would that qualify as a mullet, what he's got going on?
That's pretty sweet, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And
Jerry curl.
He's got that fucking Greg Louganis look. He's got that weird stash, that porno stash. I don't know. It's funny. He's a terrible actor, his brother. And I know what you're going to say. He's just keeping up with his co-star.
They needed someone to match the talent. Yeah.
But it kills me. It's like, okay, I can understand why they're forfeiting any like belief because he looks nothing like Jean-Claude. He doesn't have an accent. It must be because he's just so fucking right for the role. But he's a shit actor. It's like, okay, well, if you're gonna get a shit actor, get somebody who like resembles him. Like I can't even hear the dialogue, but I remember how it sounds. It's cringe. He's so fucking terrible.
Oh, it's the best part of the movie. Actually, the best part of the movie is the song that plays at the end credits.
That's the best part of every Jean-Claude 80s movie is that cheesy Foreigner ripoff song. Because Bloodsport's the same way. He's listening to the music on the bus, right? In Bloodsport, it's like Foreigner was like they were like the Ballad Kings and shit like that, and I guess Journey too. But everybody wanted to be Foreigner back in the 80s, and every shitty B League action movie had a Foreigner ripoff that had some song at the end.
But they got the Kumite in fucking Bloodsport. Everybody come aboard the Kumite. It's where we look at hot women and we get the cum brain, and whoever gets the cum brain, you got to fill up your cum brain meter like a video game. Like you got to mash A and shit to fill up your cum brain. And then once it gets to the top, you just fucking, you cum all over the place.
I like how his brother, he doesn't even look like he prepared for the role of a kickboxer because the way he's acting is so fucking stupid.
He's walking in like a sweatshirt.
He's walking in like he owns the place. He's never, okay, first of all, we missed it, but earlier in the movie when he's talking about he got this fight offered in Thailand, and the guy, his brother literally says something cringy like, Thailand, where is that, Asia? Like, dude, you're in kickboxing the sport. You gotta know it originates in fucking Thailand. Like, he acts so fucking stupid. And then he's walking into the joint like, Conor McGregor, like, disrespecting everything. Like, yeah.
Champ, yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking... And he didn't even know where the fuck this place is. It's just really weird. They're about to see Tong Po kicking a fucking cylinder, like, a pillar in the wall, just like stone with his bare foot.
Fuck yeah. That guy's a Chad, by the way, Tong Po. I'm a Po fan, a podophile, if you will.
Because he's like, you bleed like Miley.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley, good fuck.
Exactly.
Miley. And Tong Po seems more intimidating and taller in this movie than he does in Lionheart, the guy. And maybe that is because of a platform shoot usage on Van Damme. I don't know. But he just seems so much more intimidating. Tong Po might be wearing platforms in this movie or something. No, because they show his foot.
Oh, yeah.
You ever see those ridiculous, behind the scenes footage of movies? I remember when they had behind the scenes shots from The Irishman, and they had them panned out where you saw fucking Robert De Niro and Al Pacino on these giant ass Kiss boots, and it looks so weird.
Oh, yeah.
It looks so weird.
Terrible, dude.
Oh, hey, we're talking over. We got the dude from the Littlefoot from Indian in the Cupboard. Remember that dank ass song he sang in Indian in the Cupboard? Ooh, hey, ooh, yeah, hey, ay, away, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I actually never sat through that movie.
Oh, that movie's amazing.
Or he's got the Goro haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Tong Po.
You just want to fucking grab it while you fuck him.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying. There's the parallel of Karate Kid because he meets his Mr. Miyagi, right? And he goes to the training and all that shit. But
speaking of Karate Kid, I just watched season 3. I got finished up. When was this? A couple days ago?
I started watching season 2. Yeah.
I think I liked, dude, the whole show's good. Season 2, I think, is a peak.
Season 3 was great, dude.
It really was. Season 2 is probably my favorite, just because each season gets a little bit more serious in tone. Like the first one's the most fun, and the second one's very fun too, like lots of humor and stuff. And the third one it just kind of goes super serious, especially with like Kreese and all the shit that they do in that scene, which I really love. But I did notice like it's way more serious. But yeah. But I
hope they only do one more season though.
Dude,
hopefully it's over after 4 seasons.
Well, yeah, they shows need to stop. They don't need to overstay their welcome. And but they've already said they're working out season 4 and like beyond. So,
well, I don't want to screw it up.
Don't grow past 5. Like that is the max any show should do, I think. Yeah, I don't know how they could take it further. Well, they're in the next season. They've left. I mean, not to spoil it, but they left off season 3 like they're implying they're going to bring back the dude from Karate Kid 3, right? The guy that was Kreese's mentor.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're just bringing back all the fucking,
which is awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Hilary Swank or bust.
No. Dude, I can't believe Max said they're going to bring Hillary Swank. Dude, they're not.
No, they're not.
I want to see Hillary Swank show up, and then the fucking main character fucks her in the back of a swanky motel wearing nothing but his lucha mask.
There you go. I mean,
She's
that's
nappy,
they're just not going to do it because her only connection to the franchise is Miyagi, and he's dead. So it's like they're not going to fucking.
Nobody saw that movie either.
Yeah, I forget it exists all the time.
Oh, it's a great film. Why's he got that fucking what's that called? Where you you hit the tennis? He's got a tennis racket on his head. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous. That is so stupid. Kind of wrapping up the Cobra Kai thing though. Like I was blown away that I saw that Josh James is bagging on it on Facebook. I'm like, what the hell is he thinking, man? Cobra Kai's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he's an outlier because everybody was like talking in his chat about how it seemed like he was in the minority because everybody was jumping in saying, "No, it's great."
I remember he was one of the guys that got me to watch it. He loved the first season, I thought.
Nah, now he's totally just passing it off. But he's Mandalorian hardcore, and I just kind of said the opposite. It's that I'm not a Star Wars fan at all, but I actually like the Mandalorian. Yeah. I do like the Mandalorian. I thought it was good. I watched the whole thing.
Mandalorian is fucking AIDS, you dorks. Fuck
I
you.
But it wasn't Cobra.
Bunch of nerds.
It wasn't Cobra. Talking about fucking Karate Kid. Karate Kid. I get Josh's points were valid enough where it is very much kind of a teen drama. It's kind of got that vibe, of course. And yeah, it's
a family drama. It's great.
Yeah, and it's kind of got, there is a predictability to it, but I don't care. And it's real heavy-handedly fan service, right? I mean, they're literally injecting all these characters into it, right? Everybody's just kind of coming back, but that's kind of what you want to see. I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
you know what it made me think of while I was watching it? It's like a fucking, it's a Nickelodeon show, almost.
It's kind of, well, because there's enough emphasis on the high school kids to where it's, but they don't go too far with it because, they have all that shit that's appealing to the high school kids, but there's enough of the Johnny and the Ralph Macchio to where it's like, okay, there's enough here for the older people too. It's a nice balance.
Yeah.
You know what? I watched that fucking reboot of Are You Afraid of the Dark? The fucking 3-episode miniseries. I had fun with it. I thought it was okay. That was enjoyable enough.
I'll have to, I don't even know how to watch it. I don't know where it's airing or streaming or whatever.
I had to get it on B Movies.
B Movies. I was going to say Voodoo. Voodoo pisses me off, man. You know what? I recently bought, because I was feeling nostalgic for Ninja Turtles because I watched.
Look. How to Be the World's Worst Wingman.
Yeah.
Remember that whole tirade fucking Corey G used to go on? Fucking, he could have grabbed Tom Poe's 8-foot ponytail and yanked him, but no, he just stands there and goes, no. Fucking idiot over here. Worst wingman.
Yeah, no, he's terrible. Well, if I recall right, his brother didn't want him to stop the fight.
Exactly. This is funny, though. Look, he's like, get off me, but he holds him on him. Like,
yeah, it's funny.
Get off me, motherfucker. Get the fuck off me. And then he's still holding on to him right here whenever it changes back.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And then, like, is he just part of the audience? Because he seems to become like his wingman. He like takes him under his wing for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and doesn't it seem like the stakes aren't so high because his brother doesn't die, so he just paralyzes him?
Yeah, like
poor man's Don King.
Is that even possible to like get hit in the center of your back and get paralyzed?
But you would think the way he was seeking vengeance and training, it's like a normal type of situation where he's avenging his brother's death. But no, I mean, his brother's in the movie, like kind of coaching him along and trying to give him advice and shit.
Halfway through the movie, they mention he's still alive. And I'm like, he didn't die?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's the big deal?
He's just in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair. Now he doesn't have to get up and take a piss. He gets to somebody gets to do it for him. That's awesome.
Why did he grab the belt after he ripped it up? He grabbed it and brought it back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like his brother's actually gonna fucking use that anymore.
Whenever you become a kickboxer, don't you know that there's a probability that you could become fucking like really fucked up? Like you could get your jaw wired shut. You could fucking lose your leg, whatever. Like what Tung Po did, was that like out of the ordinary? Like you're not supposed to fucking hit somebody in the back with your elbow. Or like it didn't seem like he won. Like it wasn't like out of bounds. So you think his brother would be like, "Oh, yeah, you saw this could have happened. You took the chance, baby."
I don't even know how official this match is. If it's like,
I thought he tore the belt in half. Why is it back together?
And by the way, did you see them carrying him out on that fucking gurney, or did they just like carry him like a sack of potatoes and put him on the gurney? That's not normally what you do when.
No, they carried him out in the gurney and they sat him outside of the fence.
Okay.
I would fuck Tom Poto. I'm a podophile, if you will.
I think, I don't know. When he took the fight, he literally was at the beginning of the movie when he won a fight and someone's just randomly saying, what about the blah, 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 Thailand? It's the home of it or whatever. He's like, yeah, set it up. I'll take on anybody anywhere. Like that easy. There's not like paperwork to do and everything else. He just, I don't know. He was really quick to come.
There's no laws in Thailand, I guess.
Oh, he's quick to come. All right.
Yeah, I set that one up.
Boxing commission.
But it's yet another Van Damme movie where he's fighting in some sort of ring,
with glass on his hands for no reason.
They're brutal, man.
I love the look though, with the puffy shirt and the khakis, dude. That's a great look.
Yeah, Bloodsport's great though too, man. I like they're playing Karate Champ, right? I love in Bloodsport, which I guess I can save it for whenever we do Bloodsport. But I love how him and Donald Gimp bond when they meet at that arcade or that bar rather, and Donald Gibb and him are playing Karate Champ, the arcade, that old shitty NES game ported. And it's funny. All of a sudden, like fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme just whoops his ass and fucking Karate Champ, which is it's the fucking most ghetto archaic fucking controls ever. And then he's impressed and he's like, "Oh wow, you should join the Kumite. Like you like games like this? You should join the Kumite." Like just because he whipped your ass in just because he whooped your ass in a karate video game means he's a martial artist and you should join the Kumite.
That's another fucking movie too, where
that's funny.
He wants to get revenge on his friend that was fucking like seriously injured, but he didn't die.
Yeah, it's weird.
His friend's still alive too.
Hey, okay, USA. I like this is what Donald Gibbs says, aka, fucking Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds. I like it. They're playing the game and their whole relationship in that movie is kind of homoerotic. But I like how he looks at him like, "You like fighting like this? You should come see me in the Kumite." Isn't this supposed to be like a top secret, like fucking underground tournament? You're just like inviting everybody willy-nilly. "You should come see me in the Kumite."
Amazing.
Like, yeah, you like fighting like a karate champ. You like this bone-crushing, violent karate champ fucking action. Dude, they move at like -1 frame a second in that game. Stupid.
If you guys ever do Revenge of the Nerds, I'll be on there. Because that's probably my favorite comedy, dude. I love that movie.
They're remaking that shit.
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't remember who was attached. Some
the dad from Lizzie McGuire coming back.
Oh, Carradine? No, I can't quite remember who it was. I think I rolled my eyes.
It should be a fucking loose sequel reboot, and the fucking Carradine should come back and fuck Lizzie McGuire on the show. It would be fucking a magical.
Oh, it's
guarantee you they won't show full frontal like they did in the first one.
It's Seth MacFarlane rebooting it.
Oh man,
which is kind of odd.
Has he had a good movie? Yeah, probably not.
He had a massive hit with Ted, but Ted's not that funny. But it was a huge hit for him. So
I went to Ted to see it in the theaters, and I was like, "Where the fuck's Bill?" I was pissed. I wanted my money back.
There you go.
It didn't really happen, but it should have.
And here's the Joshua of the movie.
Exactly.
Like, you got to have that friendly black guy that's there to help him along.
Not as good as Joshua.
No, Joshua's the best.
This guy is here. He disappears. He comes back towards the end of the movie. Like, they didn't know what to do with him.
Well, what'd you think about the ultra famous, now a meme and a GIF dance scene in Kickboxer?
That was like fucking that dance scene. It's at least 280 cc's of pure uncut cringe, right? Injected right into your veins. For fuck's sake.
I want to say
that's part of the movie, man.
I think that's one of the original GIFs. Like they've been that GIF has been around so long and so popular. The dancing, it's awesome. Like, remember,
didn't he booty bump the jukebox too?
Probably. I don't fucking remember. The whole scene's, but it's just so funny. He's fighting those bar goons like drunk and shit, and he's like dance fighting. It's a great scene. I love it.
See, fucking Jesse dancing in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 made that movie a gay movie, but that fucking our boy here, Jean-Claude, dancing like that in this movie, like nothing's gay about this movie. How does that work?
I will 100%.
He has a point.
Like I said, I will not fight that. I will 100% admit that out of all the action stars, Jean-Claude Van Damme is the most homoerotic. Because he's the most vain, he's oiled up, he's kind of a pretty boy. I mean, like Stallone's kind of...
He's always showing his fucking greasy ass.
He has the accent.
Yeah, I mean, and really making some really provocative sexual movements when he does too, like when he does the splits and shit. Like, there's a lot of little things about it, but he's just kind of a pretty boy, and I think he always kind of knew it, and it just, I don't know. It's not like... Stallone's rugged because he's kind of ugly. He looks like a chewed up piece of bubble gum. Stallone's kind of like very masculine. I mean, there's nothing pretty about Stallone. He just looks like a...
What'd you think of that fucking meme I made for our...
Schwarzenegger is what I meant to say. My bad.
That meme I made for the thumbnail of the last episode where...
I didn't get it. I was going to ask you about it.
He's got that fucking nut button on his skull. He fucking hit that nut. That's good shit.
I don't even know what that's from. I don't know what it's...
Wow, that's a joke I made while we were watching it. That fucking bulge on his skull. Like, you hit it and it fucking makes him come instantly.
So only people that listen to the episode are going to get it, maybe. So not no one that's going to pass by it. But it had me scratching my head. Like, what the fuck is this? Is this a meme never seen?
Beta. See, look, here's a bunch of kids. What's he doing? He's going to grab his camera?
Probably. Is that a kid? Is that a bald kid or a grown man? Looks like you know what I mean? Look at him.
It's like, yeah.
He's wearing like a fucking little kid's t-shirt.
It's like Bobby Lee, dude.
Yeah, he does look like Bobby Lee.
This is great though. Like we all seen the movie. We know he looks no different at the end. But right here, it does that stupid thing where they come in. He's like, "I want to fight that guy," and they're like, "Ah ha ha ha." And it's like, if only he would have taken his shirt off and came in, he would have looked just like he does at the end of the movie where he fights and wins.
That's so funny.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on Bobby Lee too. They're really good. They're really good.
Oh, I love those movies.
Yeah, they're really funny.
It's cool too. Like in this movie, part of his training is basically torturing him by putting him like on this fucking like gurney where it stretches his legs out. And like, is that a thing that happens? Like, oh yeah, if you like, oh, this rubber band theory, like you stretch it out a little bit, you get it past where it feels like your leg's gonna break, but now you can stretch them out farther next time. Like, does that work? Like, if you fucking, you go to a chiropractor and get him to fucking twist your head just as, like, as far as you can possibly take it, you do that for like 8 years straight, you can eventually just like put your head all the way on your back, fucking look down, see your ass crack and shit. Amazing. That'd come in like handy when you're shaving your back, though.
Oh, you have a hairy back?
Hell yes.
You look like you do.
Amazing. What does that mean? You look like you do.
Have you ever thought about doing a Lorenzo Lamas picture and trying to get Corey G on the show?
Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Zach's afraid.
He wants to kick my ass, so I don't think he'd want to.
Yeah, he's afraid of Corey G.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
What is Harold's firm that he works for? Is it like Brewster and Keegan or something? Well, I don't fucking remember. What's the firm?
Yeah, I think
something like that. But it's like,
yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I don't remember. What does Bobby Lee say? Like, is this fulfilling work for Brewster Keegan? Can you write me a recommendation? I don't remember exactly what he says about Brewster Keegan, but it's just so funny how they're playing up the Asian stereotype where it's their dream to work a pencil pushing job, dude.
He's the intern in the movie. Yeah,
so funny.
He's wanting to get a full-time job. Yeah.
Can you write me a recommendation? 2 questions. Yeah.
You think these chicks stripping are 16?
You think they have dicks in their panties? It is Thailand.
No, they look pretty old and raggedy there. A few of them.
Double the pleasure.
I think maybe I've told Riverman this, or I don't remember if I've told the story, but when I was in Asia, I was hanging out with these guys I met at a concert, and we all went to a bar that was kind of like this, kind of an Asian type. It was very Asian. Like, you go into the bathroom and there's, for toilets, where you take a shit, it's just holes in the ground. You gotta like just squat and hover.
Oh,
but
in China,
yeah, this was in China. Anyway, China. Anyway, there were the couple. One of the guys that I was hanging out with from that night, he was talking to this one chick or whatever, and he was kind of drinking or whatever, and they were just kind of talking. He was getting a little close to her. She's probably sitting on his lap, that whole thing, and I'm just kind of hanging out, whatever. I'm just not really paying any mind. And then I get up to go take a piss. And and it's like a trough. It's like a big hole that you piss into. And I go in there and I stand and I unzip. And then in walks the fucking lady he's been talking to, and she fucking unzips, pulls her dick out, and starts
gross,
pissing.
dude.
And I'm like, I started fucking,
big?
dude. I didn't look, but I didn't look, but you knew what was going on. And
I know she wasn't pissing from her clit.
Okay. And
She's got a mutation.
Turtle's the next mutation. No, anyway, I was just laughing to myself, dude. And I fucking just went back and it's just one of those things where it's like, how long do you let this go on for? So that's where you say, but no, I eventually told him, I was like, hey man, don't, you know, that's not what you think.
Cock block.
Unless you know, and it is what you think. And
he probably didn't care after a few beers, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't even remember what the person looked like, but like, you know, some of the Asians they're like 4'0", dude. They're fucking like, they all look like little 12-year-old boys, to be honest with you. They're all flat ass and flat chested. How could you tell a difference at a point if you're drunk, I guess? I don't fucking know. And the dicks can't be that big. What kind of bulge is that? I mean, it's not like there's a big, I was
just giant muff.
Dude, I had a gym membership in China, and I saw the fucking big bonsai muffs all the time with no dicks coming out. They look like women from the 70s. They didn't look like guys.
Little egg rolls, dude. Yeah.
They were like, the way I described it was, I was bending down one day on a bench, putting my shoes on, and this guy just de-pantsed right in front of me, and his bush turned to my face, and it was like a little tip of a bird's talon sticking out of a big bonsai bush. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I kind of want to flick it. Like, what is that?
Talking about Asian people's dick size is what it must feel like to be a black guy talking about anybody's dick size.
Yeah.
Little Smokies.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to grab a drink.
Go for it.
Kind of like when I slept over at Adam's house and I turned over.
You got to tell everybody. You got to tell everybody who Adam is. Nobody knows.
Oh, okay. So Adam was a guy in high school that I was friends with. Our friend Travis is friends with, but Aaron hated him, and they both hated each other.
Oh yeah.
And we used to go over to Adam's house, even though Aaron wasn't allowed to go over there. Aaron used to eat all their food, and like their parents used to like get pissed.
I used to eat their Skittles.
Their Skittles, yeah. They're like a Skittle machine in there.
Here's Miyagi's fucking temple that he's gonna train at.
Yeah. Finish what you're saying, Todd.
Yeah, I was sleeping over at Adam's house with Travis. He's sleeping next to me. I roll over and I see Adam. He's in his boxers and his little Smoky is hanging out of like, you know, the strip in his boxers. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, like I told Aaron, and God, he used to give him so much shit that they used to like almost get in like fisticuffs, man. It was funny.
The thing about this kid, Adam, though, is I swear to you, I've never been a malicious type person. Dude, he started it from the first day I ever met him. Mm-hmm. He started it. And I didn't even know he was friends with Travis or you or anything. I met him before I met Travis because freshman year, because I didn't meet Travis till like second semester of freshman year. Anyway, I had a class with Adam. I had a biology or science class or whatever. Anyway, I was sitting with Zamula, this friend, Corey Zamula. We're doxing a lot of people. Who gives a shit? And Adam Van Z. Sorry. Keep giving full names. He was sitting there too. And, you know, I was missing like a highlighter. I was like, oh shit. It was the first day and he wanted us to like highlight notes and stuff. And Adam pulls out. Adam was kind of dorky. You know, Adam kind of had well-to-do parents, you know, comparatively. And I remember he pulled out like this fucking big pack of highlighters of every fucking color of the rainbow, like fucking 50 of them. And I asked him very nicely. We were talking. It's like, hey man, it's like, is there any way I could borrow a highlighter for just to take, you know, highlight this? And he, with like trepidation gave me this highlighter. Like he didn't want to. He was hesitation. He was kind of being that stick in the mud he always was. Like, and then he gave it to me, and then like the whole time I'm highlighting, he's like looking at me like, "Hey, go easy on it. Like, what are you doing?" like he was like on me, like he's like, "God, you're getting ink mixed with it." It was really like, dude, chill the fuck out, man. Oh, and it just made it worse because like Zamula was fucking eating it up and like giving him shit because Zamula was kind of a bully, and it just from the get go. And I don't know what it is because he always had this attitude of, what do you call it? He just got intimidated arrogance? Because like, me and Zamula were the
arrogance with you.
Me and Zamula were the two friends. And so there's something about when he's in front of two other guys that are together or something like that. I don't know. He feels like intimidated. Like I'm not part of the group. I don't know what the fuck it was. Nobody was being rude to him, but he was just always like that, man. And I'm going off on a tangent, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Last thing about this. So we were all hanging out one day, and Aaron, I don't know if he like got like a CD or something like that, but it was Adam, Travis, and Aaron. And then Aaron was like, "Hey, dude, guys, check out my new CD or whatever it was." And then he was like, "Sorry, we're all born with a silver spoon in our mouth, Aaron."
No,
And
that's
Aaron,
not.
like,
That's
freaked the
not.
fuck out.
That's not what it was. That were you there?
Yes.
No, because this happened at Arby's, or was this a different time?
I don't know, but you guys were like almost like fighting after this, dude.
Yeah, well then maybe this is a different time. So I'll tell you how I used to. Our buddy Travis used to work at Arby's in high school, and sometimes after school it was close. Like sometimes we'd just we'd go to Travis's house. That was just kind of a thing. Like he was like kind of the ground zero hangout. And this particular day, it was just me. Todd wasn't there. Maybe you had to go to your job at the time, but I went to Travis's house, and then I went with him to work, and then, I was just going to go with, I don't remember if we walked or if he was driving at the time, to be honest with you. He was probably driving. But anyway, we met up there and we were having something to eat because he went there early. He would always go there early and eat. And we're sitting down. Adam showed up and everything was fine. Everything was cool. We're all eating, me, him, and Adam. And it was my birthday. That's what it was. I was spending the night at Trav's. It was my birthday. That's what it was.
Okay.
And I was just
this story's right. My story was wrong. This is right. Okay. Go
okay.
ahead.
That's why I was with him and you weren't there. I was spending the night. And Adam showed up and I was telling my mom actually got me, remember that death metal pedal? The DOD.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. Do you know that pedal, Zach, the classic DOD?
Metal Zone or Death Metal?
No. The Boss is the Metal Zone. The DOD had their own like version of the death metal pedal.
Death Metal, exactly.
It was they had all the names, like it wasn't mids and bass. It was death, scream, guts, bones. Like they had them renamed.
We thought it was so cool, dude.
I had that pedal for a while.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people had that pedal, and it was a cheaper alternative to the Boss, right? I mean, they were $20 cheaper at least. Anyway, my mom. It was a big deal to me, man. She gave me, I think it was like a $30 pedal, dude. It was like much cheaper than Boss, but it's so funny because legit death bands like use that pedal. It was like people, and for some reason, all these bands that sort of pioneered the chainsaw guitar sound, your Obituaries and shit like that, they were using Boss and those DOD death metal pedals. Legit. Like for some reason, they wanted that really saturated, shitty sound, which I'm not a fan of. But they were popular. But anyway, so I didn't even know any better. I was still in that experimentation of gear phase because we were so new to that shit. My mom actually gave me the $30 or whatever it was to go to Mars Music at the time. Rest in peace, Mars Music. And I bought that pedal because I'm like, this will make me heavy. Like I'm a dummy. Like this is what does it.
I think I found the pedal, by the way.
Yeah, it's a fairly known pedal in the music circles. It's got like the blood,
R.I.P. guts, pain, and scream.
Yeah, it's got like the blood splatter effect on the finish on the paint. Yeah.
Me and Mac went to fucking Guitar Center one time. We got that, and I got that, and he got the grunge pedal.
The grunge pedal. Yeah. Anyway, so that my mom had given me $30, and that was my birthday present. And I was excited because I never got anything for my birthday ever. So, and I remember I was telling him because at the time we were trying to flirt with the idea of starting a band with Travis, like for like 2 seconds, because he had a drum kit.
Yeah.
And we were trying to make something work, and it just never did. But I was excited. I was like, yeah, man. Like my mom gave me money for this pedal. Maybe fucking Travis took. This is where my brain's foggy. Like maybe even Travis took me there before he went to work, and we bought it together. But I know my mom gave me the money. She didn't go with me, so maybe that's it. But I was excited. We're just like, yeah, we're gonna jam, and I got this new pedal. And Adam was there, and he's across the table, and he fucking goes, he says, "Get everything handed to you on a silver platter, why don't you?" Like real dry like that, like. And this is the fucking rich kid that I fucking hated because he had everything handed to him on a silver fucking platter. And he fucking had
cock.
I was the poor kid that got a $30 present, my first present in fucking 10 years.
Was he being ironic?
No. Well, you wouldn't be able to tell
no.
because his delivery's so dry, like Richard Wright. Remember that old comedian? Like, I read the dictionary today. Turns out the zebra did it. Fucking, he's so dry. But yeah, no, he wasn't. He just was he probably is to this day. I don't know. I mean, he's very socially awkward. That's what it was. He had a very hard time talking to anybody. He's one of those people that would say all the wrong things at the wrong time. And
he might be autistic like me.
And in the wrong tone. Okay. Well, that's what I like to think. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, at that point, I remember I lost it. I fucking kicked him in the leg and chewed him. Yeah, it was a fucking big ordeal.
In Arby's.
I was going to say, if he said it about a fucking CD, like, you bougie fuck with your compact disc. Newfangled fucking compact discs over here.
Bro, it might have been after that moment that he made the rule that
I couldn't remember.
It might have been after that moment when it really got into an whatever, that he might have made the rule that Aaron's not welcome over here anymore. Because to be fair, it was really weird because it was this weird by association thing. Because I get it, man. If there was somebody that I didn't gel with or didn't like, and they were always coming over to my house, I probably had a problem with it too. I get it.
Well, so, John and Hunty didn't care that we ate all their food and drank all their orange juice, except one time.
I think John secretly did, obviously, because we had to make amends. But
it was just one time. But yeah,
but he was very, very well. Yeah, we must have got him on his free cheat day, dude. When he wanted that orange juice and he wanted the what was it, Ritz crackers? I don't remember. Fucking something like that.
Who the fuck likes orange juice?
I do.
That shit gross.
I can't. I used to drink it all the time, but it's just terrible for you.
But everybody out there listening can relate to this. There was always that one friend in the group that you guys know who I'm talking to that's like a guy like this. Because like I said, I kind of get it now that I'm older. Like, yeah, I mean, like we had this weird friction and I was coming by his house. But to be fair, I was with Todd and Travis and we were all mutually friends. Like, what am I going to do? Not hang out with them? And I didn't like going over there. I kind of always had my own, like, oh, okay, in my own head, like, we got to go to Adams. But I was just trying to, like, be as civil as possible. And, and when I would go over there, I would be kind of quiet. It's not like I'm going to be outspoken. What the fuck am I going to say at Adam's house? But I would eat his Skittles.
You ate like 5 handfuls of Skittles, dude. Like the Skittle
dude,
machine,
I had those zip off to pants to jorts, like khaki cargo pants that were popular back then, and I would fill the side khaki pockets with Skittles, man.
Fucking everything handed to you on a silver spoon.
No, I stole everything that was handed on a somebody of the sort. And I remember one time Corey Zamula, that other kid from the science class, came over like one time, and I don't even remember how the fuck he was hanging out this one day. Do you remember this, River? Were you there?
We were just walking. Yeah. We were walking around with him. I don't know if we saw him or he just followed us from school, or I don't know.
Yeah, he came over, and Adam, they would make their own jerky, right? They would go through that whole process of, and they kept it like in a jar that they had done up, and Adam, fucking Zamula was eating all their fucking jerky, man. And that's when Adam was like, it was so funny. Adam was pulling the highlighter trick when he's like eating the jerky. Like, just like having a real big issue with it.
We used to take like handfuls of jerky. I mean, that takes a long time to make, dude.
I understand it with the Skittles too. It's rude. If somebody's got a candy machine and they fill it up, I mean, just because they're fucking loaded and they'll probably just buy more Skittles doesn't mean I take the whole fucking globe of Skittles. I get it.
But you used to eat Skittles to the point where you have like a giant Skittle ball in your mouth where you can't close it. That's how big it was back in the day.
Yeah. Well,
and Adam was watching you do this, dude, and he was like shaking his head, dude.
Skittles are dank.
But what contributed to that was the friction. It was because it was Adam. And so there was a little bit of immaturity on my side, but I'm saying, like, he started it. That's all I'm saying. Is he always from the get go, and there's just always. I remember some years had gone by. I had moved to Missouri, and I always tried to start everything fresh. Like every time I would come and visit or something, if Adam somehow showed up, I wasn't going to be a fucking asshole. I would always just give the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know what, whatever. And he just always said some shit. Always said some shit.
He was poke you. He always poke you.
Always. And I remember, gosh, when was it? It was fucking way into adulthood. We're talking like 2012 when I was over there.
Maybe it was my wedding. It's probably my wedding.
Well, not even that. In 2012, I was okay. Even at the wedding. Was he at the wedding?
Yeah.
I don't remember what kind of interaction I had. Yeah.
He was in the, yeah.
I don't remember what kind of interaction. Yeah, I think he's in some of those fucking pictures that I have from the wedding too. But I remember before that, like in 2012, he had hung out. We were trying to make a movie. or something like that with Travis and his buddy. And I don't remember. We went out for like B-dubs or something, and I don't remember what it was. I was trying to be cool because I felt like it had been some years since I'd seen him, but I don't remember what he said, but he would always just start shit. Remember that time when I stayed with you for at your apartment when you were roommates with this guy?
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. And that's when you were just dating your now wife, right, at the time? And
I must have been, yeah.
Yeah, you were just dating her at the time. And I remember I was sleeping in your bedroom, like on the floor. And I don't remember if I stayed with you the week or it was probably the week. I never really stayed longer than a week anywhere. But I remember just Adam taking big issue that I was even there, like the whole time, man. And I don't know if you even cleared that with him or not. But
did I sleep in the bed and you slept on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember. I remember you came in and stayed with me,
but I just remember the whole time Adam was there. Like he just had such a issue with me. I remember when he got home from work or something. I think your wife, then girlfriend, was over, so you guys were like chatting or doing whatever in the bedroom, and I was sitting on the couch watching. I remember it was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction of like Van Halen, and he comes home from work, and I get it, it's not my house, he could fucking watch whatever he wants, but he just takes the remote and just changes it like an asshole, which is fine, but like there's a way of doing things. Like, no, it's my house, I'm watching this. Like, okay.
Yeah, I remember when you came in, you bought the Slipknot DVD, I believe, and we were watching that one night.
Probably Disaster Pieces or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was all just amplified because he didn't like my presence. It's just one of those things. And I don't know.
Is this all leading up to you talking about him getting pissed off about saying his dick is small or something?
Oh.
Is that where this is going?
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so I saw it, and I told Aaron, and after that, he was making fun of him all the time with the little Smokey. And he still this, probably this day would be pissed off about it. But
I mean, his dick didn't get any bigger. I'm sure it's the same, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
So, yeah, that's the end of that story.
Amazing.
I don't know. Yeah, we were just getting off on a tangent, reliving all these old fucking times. Bottom line is everybody can relate. Everybody had that friend, and his thing was he was easily intimidated, and he got jealous. That's what it was.
Yes. Yeah, he was always jealous, yeah.
Because I was hanging out with his friend Todd or his friend Travis or his something, and I was taking up the space. It was always that way. Mm-hmm. He was like a Jim Carrey and the Cable Guy. Like it almost, for me as an outsider, because I was the one that wasn't smelling into the bullshit, it kind of came off a little creepy to me. Super creepy.
Well, especially with Travis.
Yeah.
He's
my friend.
He was always get mad if he couldn't hang out with his girlfriend and Travis at the same time.
Oh, yeah. That was really funny. So, whatever. And we always did you guys have that friend growing up, maybe when you're younger, that I know this is kind of shitty behavior, but when you're kids, you don't really think about it. Did you guys ever have that kid that you would hang out with just because he had something cool?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
So I remember in like 1995, literally there was I want to say we were like in the 5th grade. There was 2 kids, maybe the entire 5th grade class of my elementary school, that actually had a PlayStation 1. So this is 95. This is before N64, which is 96. And, there was this one kid, nice enough kid. He lived in the neighborhood. He had a PlayStation and he had Mortal Kombat Trilogy, right? And everybody was into Mortal Kombat at the time. Well, and maybe it was 96 because I think Trilogy came out in 96, but the N64 was not out. It was before the holiday season. It was still in the school season. But yeah, man, we would all go over to his house, and I just wanted to fucking play Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and I found myself going over there all the time, and I'm like, I don't like this kid. I just like playing Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And I feel like shit.
Yeah, I had the same thing with my friend Cameron, who I wasn't that good of friends with, but he had the Sega channel. So
oh, that's awesome, man.
I always went over there. Yeah. He had the Sega channel, so it was fantastic.
I didn't hate this kid or anything, but I do acknowledge that. Yeah, the only attraction or allure was that he had that game. That's it. And he had the system. Mm-hmm. That was it. Like
kids always do that. It seems like, yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to hang out with them? Well, parents put their kids up to it when they want kids to come to their birthday parties to their kids. They're like, we're going to have this. We're going to have a clown. We're going to have all. Yeah. I mean, what do they think that is? That's luring kids together so they can kind of hang out. I mean, whatever. But it was fucking awesome.
We're seeing fucking Daniel's son hanging out with Mr. Miyagi, and he's being taught all the fucking ways of the fucking karate.
Miyagi.
He's opening his asshole up. He's gonna start like lubing up a fucking frozen
that's
hot.
terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Why is he so proud of his splits, dude? Why is he so proud of this, dude?
Doesn't it look like he's ready to take it in the ass, and this is like some kind of weird sex device?
This is like a torture device.
Ah! You could Photoshop a cock right there in his ass.
We're hearing it cracking, and it's basically saying like, "Oh yeah, this is how it works. Just fucking let somebody put you on a torture device, fucking splay your fucking legs up like this, and like sooner or later you'll be able to do the splits." Look at that. He's covered in sweat, but he just like dabs his fucking like brow,
and it looks so.
Get all that off.
It very much looks like they just took a water bottle and spritzed him on the face. Now shake your head slowly, like you're having a night terror. You're sick.
You know why they put that there too is because like basically he survived, and this fucking idiot, like his brother's probably laying there feeling vulnerable, and he's just hanging out with other people. It's like, oh yeah, we should like make it look like he's comforting his brother too.
Yeah, well, no, it's that same thing. It's just like in Lionheart where he, infiltrates that fucking ship going to America, and he's loading up he's single-handedly keeping the boat afloat by doing all the coal shoveling himself, and then they cut to a scene of him reading that letter and sighing in his bedroom bed. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have to have like that sentimental thing.
He was doing karate moves underwater, listening to him play the flute. You can't hear shit underwater while they're above water playing a flute.
Hey, did we miss the part where he dropped the coconuts on his abs, on his core?
Oh no, maybe.
That part's pretty funny because he's got him strapped to the bottom, and he's just keeping his core up, and he's throwing fucking He doesn't tell him, and he throws like coconuts down on his stomach.
Amazing.
This isn't even the best Karate Kid ripoff. The best one has to be Sidekicks.
Oh man,
I've never watched it. Never watched it.
And Jonathan Brandis.
That's a great film.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. I love the movie.
Man, I watched a movie where Chuck Norris was outacted by a dog. I don't know if
that reminds me. It's a trivia fact that Chuck Norris was originally going to star in this movie.
Oh, wow. I could see it.
It would have still been a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, Chuck Norris isn't like, he's got as big a fucking streak as Van Damme. I mean, like
when it comes to Chuck Norris, you're fucking lucky to get mediocre.
Yeah, I mean, even like his best stuff, his most regarded stuff, it's not up there with, fucking, what do you call it? Demolition Man or something like that, or Commando, or.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a Van Damme fan. I can see how some people would put Van Damme on a Chuck Norris level, but I like Van Damme, and I get
he's better than Chuck Norris, I think.
Yeah, he's got.
I'd say he's better than Chuck Norris.
Van Damme's got enough good movies. I was a huge Van Damme. My dad used to make fun of us when we were kids because we were all obsessed with Van Damme. Like we went through this phase where we wanted to collect all his entire catalog, all his VHS.
Because your mom was obsessed with him.
No, we were obsessed, man. And between me and my brothers, we would save up our pennies and go to like a used video store and just collect every one of his movies. It didn't matter how shitty it probably was. And I remember my dad used to make fun of us. Like he would literally tell people that we'd meet or people that come over, like, here's my sons. They're gay for Van Damme. That's what he would say. They're fucking gay for Van Damme. Like they would suck his cock. Like that's how he would introduce us sometimes.
Amazing.
Like to be fair, he wasn't wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But we had an unhealthy obsession with Van Damme.
I think the first Van Damme movie I saw was Universal Soldier, and it was still one of my favorites.
You know what?
Yeah, I think Universal Soldier's one I liked. It was basically like a bootleg Terminator movie.
Yeah, it definitely is. And it's I don't know. I don't think Universal Soldier ages very well.
It's been a while.
No, it doesn't.
No, try watching it again. I mean, it's got a lot. It's one of those movies that if you liked it when you were growing up, it's better off just remembering it for its fun one line, because it's got a lot of fun lines. It's got a lot of fun scenes and fun lines. But the movie as a whole, if you watch it now, I'm like, yeah, I could see how this is very B league. And I got the 4K, and don't waste your money on the 4K. It looks like ass. It looks like a VHS rip.
Really?
Yeah, it's not good at all. I wasted my money on it. It's just one of those things where it's to just buy the fucking DVD because it ain't getting better. But or Blu-ray or whatever. But yeah, the 4K does not look very good. But it's got a lot of funny scenes.
You think next time, like, see, he's upping that pain threshold, so next time he kicks down a fucking palm tree, it won't bleed. That's how it works.
I don't know, Riverman, if you ever saw it or not, but I mean, they topped fucking Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning. That fourth one they had with Scott Adkins is fucking awesome.
I saw the one that was like first person. Which one was that?
That Day of Reckoning had some of that going on.
That was after.
Is that who else is in
Day
that
of Reckoning.
one?
No. So Day of Reckoning, the only part is first person is because Scott Adkins' character, he has like amnesia, and so when he first wakes, when he wakes up, it's just first person when he's waking up. It's just at the start, because it's like we're supposed to like look through his eyes for a second because we don't know.
I did see that. That was good. Yeah,
that's fucking
Dolph
awesome.
was in that, but he was in there a little bit, right?
Yeah, he had like a cameo.
They were both kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's great because the first one is what it was, and then they had that Universal Soldier: The Return with Michael Jai White as the fucking computer AI that manifests in human form. Oh, that was a terrible movie, and that had Bill Goldberg in it, and it had the Megadeth "Crush 'Em" song on the soundtrack.
Amazing film.
I do like Michael Jai White though. I think he's a good actor.
I think he's awesome, but that movie's shit.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they don't even like Michael Jai White. Technically, is in the first Universal Soldier. He's one of the Unisols that you always see marching in the group, the platoon. He doesn't say anything, but he's just one of the soldiers. But somehow he plays this guy.
I'm surprised you guys don't do Expendables 2 for a Van Damme month.
Oh, fucking Riverman, did you get the brand new Blu-ray of Savage Streets that came out recently?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
did you get that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How much was that?
$20.
$20. Who put it out?
Code Red.
Code Red.
Okay.
Kino, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's I haven't watched it yet, but
I'm assuming no digital.
No, it's not digital. Most of those Code Red.
They did the reversible cover thing.
I wonder how it looks because the only time I've watched that is on Amazon Prime, and it was one of those really shitty Amazon Prime stream rips where it's just ass. The sound is fucking terrible. It's all fucking. It just looks like shit, and it's probably zoomed in.
I think this is a repressing because I think they re-released this maybe a year or two ago, and then this is kind of a repressing because I think they're teaming up with Kino, the company out of California, and they're putting out some of their stuff again. So yeah, I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered Just Before Dawn and also Rituals because I don't have those on Blu-ray. So
yeah. So speaking of all this Blu-ray talk or whatever, I'm still really touched by what you're doing for me. Why don't you tell everybody about the whole Dawn of the Dead thing?
Yeah, I kind of talked about it in one of my Patreon pickup videos on actually the Patreon page.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit. So I ordered the Dawn of the Dead box set from Zavvi. I think this was probably September. I pre-ordered that and
preface it by when they first announced that we were both hyped on it, and then we found out, that it wasn't going to be region free except for the Blu-ray, and all the bonus shit was on something like Blu-rays that weren't region free, and we were kind of turned off of it. And I thought
yeah.
Well, I thought we had this sort of.
There's one Blu-ray that's not. So yeah, the 4K is region free, of course, with the commentaries and stuff. But there's one Blu-ray on disc that is region B. But I mean, the box set's freaking. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. So I pre-ordered on Zavvi, and I got the shipping notification probably early March, or not March, November, and it never came. So it didn't come November, December. I reached out to them. They're like, okay, wait until this date. Never came. So I finally got my money back. I went through PayPal. I got my money back. And then let's see. I didn't hear, I thought I was done with Zavvi. So
Zowie.
I went on the Facebook page, the Dawn of the Dead Facebook page, and some guy was selling off 10 copies of the 4K. So I picked one up from him because he was selling them at the same price as I paid for it, which was nice of him, for the fans, whatever. I picked one of those up on Etsy.
We're missing Van Damme doing the dance, man. But continue. Go ahead.
Picked it up on Etsy, and that shipped out. I still haven't received it yet, But I was waiting on that, and I got the Etsy or the Zavvi. What is it? Zavvi one. It just showed up on my doorstep. I'm like, okay, is this from Etsy or Zavvi? And I checked. It's from Zavvi, and it was accidentally shipped to Thailand. And
speaking of Thailand,
for the past couple months, the past couple months I've been talking.
Tong Po fucking took it.
I've been talking to people on Twitter who have the same issue. So they sent out their shipment to Thailand, and everybody got their money back, and I got a free 4K. So I am going to, Aaron and I are going to do a trade for one of the 4Ks once it gets in.
Yeah, we're going to work out something. So basically, but the thing is when we were first talking about when they announced this, we were both excited about it. And then I was disheartened and I thought we both were, about the way they were handling the features and the fact that it had a $100 price tag. I'm like, it was kind of hard to justify. Anyway, I was like, there's something, if Todd goes along with something, I'm a little more comfortable with it, but I get jealous. And Todd's like, yeah, I don't want it either. Oh, I'm not worth it. And so I just let that be that. Well, and of course it sold out. And then Todd tells me, he's like, well, I actually broke and ordered it. And then I was fucking jealous. Like, well, fuck. Like, that was like fear of missing out, right? It's like, well, if I would have known you were going to get it, I would have fucking got it.
Well, I was hammered one night, and I was like, well, I might as well pre-order it. And then, yeah.
But I missed out on it, and it was what it was. But I was kind of like regretting it, and so he called me and said that. I was like, oh, the fucking stars are aligning. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm real happy about it.
So yeah, I could be selling this thing for like $200 a pop on eBay, but I'm gonna pay it forward to my good buddy Aaron. We're gonna work something out.
What a sucker!
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gonna all work out to him still getting a copy for free.
I felt bad.
You gonna turn around and sell the fucking DVD box that I gave you?
No, I love having.
I would.
I always wanted that. I mean, because I was always jealous of Todd that he had that, and I found a copy of it for a good price back home at a used place I used to frequent, and I regret not getting it because it was gone after a while. So no,
You told me about that. That was at Caveman, right?
No, that was at
Entertain
Mart.
Yeah.
And it was in great shape, and I just always regretted not getting it. And so no, I was real happy to have that one too. No, it's gonna go on. I can't wait till I move in the new house because I'm gonna really go all out with the display, and I'm gonna display the right stuff. I mean, I have a lot of shit. I honestly have too much shit. Like, I'm just gonna kind of regulate some of the lower tier stuff in my collection and stuff, maybe to the closets, and I'm really just gonna display the really cool shit, and the Dawn of the Dead stuff's going out.
We're missing Tommy Wiseau level fucking delivery here from my boy.
His drunk acting, it was terrible in the bar.
It's amazing.
It's hilarious. Well, I mean,
piss break for me.
Knockoff Miyagi's not much better.
Oh, they're amazing. Fucking Miyagi, he would have made this movie better. Just have Miyagi in there.
No. When Riverman gets back, I gotta take a piss. I've been drinking this fucking sugar-free Milo's tea, man, loaded with aspartame, and it goes right through me, man. Same thing with those Clear America drinks, but there's something about how much they put in the teas and like Crystal Light shit that just is worse. I pee every fucking 5 minutes. It's almost not worth it.
Fucking beta. Fucking beta, you can't handle your fucking water. Gotta go pee it out. You should just pee on the fucking podcast like I do.
That would be, I don't even have that would be surreal if I did it. But I don't have a bottle.
Get one and just bring it back. Don't even go to the bathroom. Go get a bottle. Come back.
No, man, because then I gotta walk out of the dumpster and throw it. Well, at least I have a dumpster.
We're gonna break a record on the show.
What if we were all pissing at the same time? We almost could have, because Todd just left to go pee. He wasted his pee.
See, next time he's on, we should do it. We should try to fucking break a record.
That is funny. Like, what if we all did at the same time? I mean, it really, at the end of the day, it would be totally pointless and it wouldn't mean anything. But would it be funny if we just were all pissing?
It's like that scene from Joe Dirt where he'd look up at the moon and wonder if his parents were looking up at that same moon.
And for that one moment, I wasn't alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. It's like we're all together. It's like we're together physically, and we're all pissing and blending, crossing streams.
And while the listeners are listening, they could pee too.
There you go. All right. Man, I hope he's not taking a shit because I got to go.
You know what I ended up with?
Uh-huh.
The triumphant fucking, like, just everything everybody wants in life. I ended up with 2 copies of Biodome on Blu-ray.
Oh, that's on Blu-ray?
Amazing.
How'd you end up with 2 copies?
Exactly. I got it back when it came out and just fucking forgot. And then I rebought it because me and my boy Goat and fucking hopefully Mac were gonna do the fucking 25th anniversary commentary.
Oh, was
on Goat Show.
Oh, on Goat Show. Okay.
So I was like, I don't think I got it. I got it. And then I fucking realized, oh, I did get it. Fucking, I used to listen to podcasts all the time, hear people talking about like, oh yeah, my collection is so big that I fucking get stuff I didn't realize I already had. And I was like, how the fuck you gonna do that? And I just did it.
I've done it. I've done it.
Sorry, I just popped in. What'd you get?
I got 2 copies of fucking the greatest film ever made on Blu-ray. You want to guess what it is?
Twister.
Biodome.
Oh god!
And he was talking about how like he used to make fun of people. He'd hear people on podcasts talking about like, oh, my collection's so huge, I accidentally bought the same thing twice. I do that all the time.
Amazing.
I just did that with Cannibal Apocalypse.
Yeah,
I forgot that I had that. So
it's recently started with movies, but it started with music way back in the day because I always had a massive CD collection back when I was buying those a lot, and all the time I would like find good deals on CDs at used places, and I would not remember if I owned it or not, and I just would buy it anyway. And I've got duplicates of all kinds of stuff. And
oh hey, fucking his brother showed up and he never calls him Crippy Boy.
Yeah, what a wasted opportunity.
Fucking Beta.
And he's really handling it really well, right? He's not like I've known guys that come down with, either they become, paralyzed or they have like some kind of illness that takes away their ability to walk. And dude, they'll go into depression, man.
He must still have ability to get a boner. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Maybe. Well, I had an uncle who just passed away, R.I.P. From the virus, and he was always a real, handyman. Like his whole life was cars, building cars. He was that type of guy. He was Tim the Toolman Taylor. That was his thing, and fixing roofs and all that bullshit. He sadly came down with MS, and he started having to go. He was put in a wheelchair, and he was just like in this big funk and depression for so long because he had felt like emasculated, and that would suck. But he was super depressed. This guy, he was a kickboxer. Do you sense the irony? His feet don't work anymore. I mean, he's pretty cool. I mean, he's smiling, joking, whatever. He's still waking up in the morning and greasing his hair like AC Slater.
Amazing.
That's crazy you said that because my uncle's in a wheelchair too, and yeah, he God, there's this one story where he was telling me one time he went to New York City for New Year's Eve, and he met 2 hookers at a bar.
Is your uncle Lieutenant Dan, motherfucker?
Amazing.
Saw that coming, dude. She tastes like cigarettes. I love it, dude. New Year's, dude, that's like one of the most popular memes that go around is the Lieutenant Dan
That's
meme.
Fantastic, man.
He looks depressed and the confetti's falling, dude. And everybody's like, just, well, what is it like when you realize 2021 is just going to be more of the same and it's just Lieutenant Dan in a drunk stupor?
Yeah.
Confetti.
Is Aaron realizing this movie isn't that great? Is that why we're not talking about it that much?
I don't know. We just got off on tangent stuff. No, I like this movie, man. I think it's a fun time. I think part of it is I'm not listening
Look
to
at that
it.
bulge.
It looks like he's stuffing a bit, to be honest with you.
Fucking Beta.
I mean, he makes the rules. He's the one that's cashing the checks. He's like, I want to make sure it bounces. No underwear.
Well, we know he ain't got a dick. That's the only way he can do those fucking splits.
Yeah, I still think my favorite vanity project from Van Damme is Desert Heat. Like, it's just, how vain he is in that movie and all the funny scenes. They're fucking hilarious. I mean, he, tagging 2 chicks at one time.
Amazing.
Man.
Speaking of bulges, my buddy...
okay.
We've
talked about little dicks. We might as well move on to big dicks now. Go ahead.
My buddy John, growing up, we used to go to like the dance clubs and stuff. And he always wanted like like a better feeling when he was dancing with the girls? Because like in the late 90s, early 2000s, they were like doing like the bump and grind.
Bump and grind. Yeah, R. Kelly.
They're like grinding their ass on your dick. Yeah. He used to wear leather like underwear. So basically he would basically blow his stuff or whatever while he was on the dance floor, and the girls were
and it wouldn't soak through.
Yeah, exactly. So I just thought about that. It's like, that's fucking terrible, dude.
He's fucking Jim from fucking.
I don't even know how you actually blow your load with like that, like with no stroke. How do you just blow your load with no like real contact? I don't know. I don't get it.
No, it is contact. You know how they're grinding their butt on your dick? That's how it is. Or it used to be.
But he's wearing thick leather, dude. He's wearing thick leather. Is he feeling anything?
It's not thick. It's like a pleather. It's like a pleather, dude. It's okay. It's not. I don't think
a rubber
it's
sheet or like a rubber sheet.
Thick.
Something that just keeps it from soaking through. Okay.
Yeah. Because he was telling me it was like a better feeling or something.
Was it?
Like, all right, whatever, man.
What club in Omaha was he dancing at? Dipsticks?
Guitars?
Okay, remember, wasn't there a gay club called Dipsticks?
Yeah, I think there was a Lipsticks and there was a Dipsticks.
Oh, it's funny. Guitars and Cadillacs, right? What was that? Is it guitar? Yeah.
This is funny. He tells him like, brother, I don't want you to fight him. And he's like, why? He's like,
look at me, I'm a cripply boy.
Exactly. Like fucking this guy, he's like trained in this shit. You just showed up and started training like 5 weeks ago and you're going to beat him, which is stupid. But this is the real world where you're going to get fucked up like I am. Amazing.
And then you're going to get over it. So why not try? It's okay. Go for it.
Exactly.
He needs a Johnny Lawrence to get him walking again.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Zach's not there yet.
Oh,
what's that?
Don't give him spoilers, dude.
Never mind. Sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing.
This is spoilers, man. I love, too bad we don't get any like cool flashbacks or whatever for them to inject some awkward continuity with Van Damme and his French accent, because that's one of the highlights of Bloodsport is when there's the flashback scenes of basically how he learned martial arts and all that stuff and how he got taken in by his best friend's family, you know, the best friend he's avenging, right? And remember there's the flashbacks of a kid where he breaks into his friend and his father's house and he's going to steal some shit and he gets caught and his father teaches him a lesson, right? And
by fucking molesting him, yeah.
Yeah, he teaches that ass a lesson. No, but I love it though. To have that continuity with Van Damme, who cannot ditch his accent. Everybody has to work around him and his disability. The kid, you remember how they give that kid that weird fucking overdubbed, terrible fucking accent or whatever it is?
Amazing.
It's clearly, how hard is it just to cast a French accent kid, like kid with French? But they don't. He goes when he catches him in the act and he's just gonna teach him a lesson and not, he's gonna show mercy. He goes, "You mean you're not going to call the cops?" It's like, oh, what the fuck? It sounds like Ren from Ren and Stimpy.
Did you ever see Black Eagle?
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Is
it's
it?
Fucking horrible.
Okay.
Yeah, it's horrible. He plays the villain in the movie, so he's not even the star. But when they repress that on, not even just DVD, I think when it had a late pressing of VHS, they of course put him on the front like he was the star.
Yeah.
And I want to say they used like a stock photo from like Street Fighter or Lionheart or something, and they like photoshopped an eagle tattoo on his arm. Whatever. You know how they do that shit to sell a movie.
Mm.
Because this is before he was quote unquote Van Damme. This technically, I'm pretty sure his first movie was Breakin' 2, but he was just like a dancer in the background. Yeah. But his first movie after that was playing in Black Eagle as the villain, and he doesn't even really talk. He's just he's not in the movie too much. He doesn't talk. And I used to love reading the back of the box because it says, when such and such has to go up against the notorious Andre, parentheses, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like he's the notorious Andre, and he's got like slick back fucking mafia hair. It's so stupid.
Fucking speaking of Andres, fucking Dr. Dre, he had like a fucking, what was it?
Brain aneurysm. Yeah. Do you think one of his ex-wives got revenge and started battering him?
Fucking apparently he's doing better though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's karma. He should do better. I still can't get. Look. I still think it's so funny, dude. Like when I think about that fucking Straight Outta Compton movie and how they just glossed over. They just like, hey, everybody was great. The only bad people in this were Eazy-E, and we're not even gonna.
Somebody.
Dude, he went to jail.
Yeah.
Right? He was in so much legal trouble for beating the shit and raping like his ex-wives and girlfriends and shit. I mean,
Fucking Chad.
But I guess when you're producing your own biopic, yeah, fucking Chad, you're a fucking degenerate. But when I guess when you're producing your own biopic, that's one of the big perks is you can make yourself come out rosy, right? Completely.
So, yeah, the whole Dr. Dre thing, yeah, it's sad, but I don't know. I was on Twitter and I saw that happen, and there were so many like funny.
He was live streaming it? No, I'm just kidding.
There are so many funny like Eminem quotes, like where like quotes from the song, like where he's talking about Dr. Dre.
Look, hold on.
Dr. Dre being dead.
Hold on. Look at this. Look at the Tong Po. Look at the prosthetic on his face because he's not Asian, right? They have like literally like plastic or tape holding his eyes up to give him like the Asian looking eyes, and it looks pretty bad and looks kind of racist. He almost looks like a mongoloid, to be honest with you, especially on one of his eyes. They didn't do the best job.
Mongoloid.
Not a manga Harry, a mongoloid. But yeah, it's just funny how they did that to his eyes and shit. Because I don't know what ethnicity he is, but if you look at him in Lionheart, he's not fucking Thai.
Well, fucking yeah, like Littlefoot, like he was filming this movie during the day and then showing up and then doing Cupboard at night. Like fucking, when does he sleep? What can he not do?
I mean, he's going toe to toe for Keanu's record with doing, Point Break and Bill and Ted 2.
Amazing.
Simultaneously.
Chad.
What were you saying before we went off on that?
I was laughing at the
face?
comments on Twitter. I was cracking up for 10 minutes because somebody wrote, Dr. Dre, don't just stand there, operate. Like they were like quoting like Eminem songs.
I need a
I figured they would be like, fucking Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement.
Oh, God.
Like they're doing that at, like on one of the the TMZ post or whatever I saw on Twitter, whatever the hell it was. But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, when your name's Dr. Dre, those headlines write themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pee real quick. I gotta drain it.
Do it on the show.
I don't have a bottle.
Beta.
That's your sink.
Just do it on the carpet.
Yeah. Our boy here, he's seen a bald eagle. And he's trying to tell him something.
What's in with talking to animals? He was doing the same shit in Inferno or Desert Heat. He talking to the wolf.
Oh yeah, fucking it's part of his chi.
I don't know if you've seen Nowhere to Run, but that one's pretty good. There's like Van Damme for me is like hit and miss. He's not like a Stallone. Like I pretty much love all the Stallone shit. And Charles Bronson, of course, has a lot of good stuff too. But
oh yeah,
Van Damme's so hit and miss, I think.
Check out this scene. He kills the dog, or he does something to put the dog like to sleep or something, and watch how they accomplish this shot with the dog. Fucking great filmmaking. Okay, he throws a knife at it. Amazing.
That was quick.
Just film the dog laying down, and then he gets up, and then reverse the shot. Fucking Chad.
Dog's still breathing.
Yeah. Yeah, the dog lives. See, if you go to that website, doesthedogdie.com, this movie passes.
Well, that's good to know. How many movies that killed dogs?
Yeah, I don't know.
Quite a few.
Probably. All the horror movies.
Did the turtle survive in Cannibal Holocaust?
See, I don't know. We need a doestheturtledie.com. Someone should start that.
That's right.
So you've only seen this movie like one time in your life?
Yeah, probably once. I watched it years ago. Probably when I was on a Van Damme kick, but
fucking
yeah. Growing up, I mostly watched like we were saying, Sudden Death. Universal Soldier was probably my favorite, just because it, like you were saying, it's like Terminator 2. Desert Heat. When I met Aaron, he got me to watch Desert Heat, and I fucking love that movie now. It's just so quotable. But the majority of his stuff is just trash. It's just,
Not going to call the cops. Hey.
He's
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Did I interrupt something?
Cyborg is terrible.
Yeah, Cyborg's not good. That's the thing, man, is Van Damme definitely, I could say he crossed this 15 years ago, but he's got way more bad movies than he does have good movies, right? I mean, you could say that about all the action heroes, but I mean, like,
Not Stallone.
well, dude, they all had their day, right? Where they kind of petered off. At least for Stallone kind of came back.
Name me a bad Stallone movie.
Avenging Angelo.
Oh, it's fantastic, dude.
No,
it's almost as good
it's
as
not.
Stop or Your Mom Will Shoot, dude.
I like Stop and Mom Will Shoot, dude. A movie like Avenging Angelo came out during his slump period, right? There was in the late 90s, like from the mid 90s until Rocky 6 came out in 2005. He had about 10 years where he was just cancer, where he had Get Carter, Driven, he had these movies.
Driven's not bad.
Yeah.
Get Carter's okay.
Get Carter, that's exactly what it is. It's okay. Right? But
it's better than Van Damme's, one of Van Damme's,
yeah, I mean, you could argue that, but I like Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. I don't know why people give that shit because, I mean, I think he succeeded in what he was trying to do. Rip off.
Fucking stupid.
But I mean, he succeeded in what he was trying to do, ripping off fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger's success with shit like Kindergarten Cop. And it's just as stupid. And it's funny. I find it, Mom!
I mean, The Specialist was decent. Judge Dredd was good.
Judge Dredd's not, no, come on.
Daylight. I enjoyed Daylight. I saw it in the theaters. Copland was good.
You know what I just thought of? They need to do Stop or My Mom Will Shoot 2, where it's like the opening scene, it's fucking him jacking off, his mom walks in, he shoots, and it fucking hits her right in the face, and it's like, Mom, and then it's just Stop or My Son Will Shoot now. It's a sequel.
Well, she's probably Wormwood by this point, so I don't know if she'd...
Yeah.
Recast her, deep fake her face onto somebody else.
No, what if the sequel was she catches Stallone jerking off in the intro and mommy decides to help him out?
Oh,
because his dick hurts so bad, she needs to help her little boy release it.
Mm.
Oh God.
Your balls are all filled up.
And she's like, "Oh God, you're even bigger than your father, son." Oh God.
Amazing. That's the good shit.
Jesus.
No, dude, so Stop My Mom Will Shoot I do like. No, the movies you mentioned, Daylight's okay. Daylight's fine. Daylight's like a 6. It's okay. I like and then Cliffhanger's good. Cliffhanger's a 7. And then
I used to watch that all the time at my buddy Ryan's house. We were obsessed with Cliffhanger for like a year.
Fucking John Lithgow, his over the top British accent, and that kills me. It's
fantastic.
It's so fucking over the top. But no, it's a good movie. I like Judge Dredd, to me, I always wanted to like Judge Dredd more than I do because it looks cool. I think the cinematography, I think the sets are really cool in it, but there's just something about it where it just misses the mark, and I don't know what it is. It's got some cool effects too. Like the robot work and the shit that they have and the animatronic stuff. It's really cool, but it's just not that good.
ICU. I saw it in the theaters. I like that movie.
They just dip their hands in egg yolk.
Yeah. ICU. Otherwise, it's called Detox everywhere else because it takes place in the rehab facility.
Yeah, Detox. Yeah.
That one's okay. That was him kind of making a horror slasher movie, right? That's the way people kind of bill it. That one's got a good cast. It's got like all these like has-been actors that were really good though, like Tom.
Oh, it's Chris Christopherson, dude. Hell yeah.
And it's got Tom Berenger, right? It's got a whole bunch of people in it too. I love Tom Berenger. I kind of wish he just didn't vanish out of nowhere because he was really good. I like shit like The Principal, even kind of shitty like Movie of the Week stuff like that.
I agree.
Not The Principal. He's in The Substitute.
Major League.
No, he's in The Substitute. The Principal's Jim Belushi. There was a whole bunch of those fucking movies that were like that, where you have a cop or somebody that's not a teacher posing as a teacher.
High School High, dude. Oh God, that's so funny.
John Lovitz, so stupid.
It's on Blu-ray.
I love John Lovitz, dude, and he's great, dude.
That movie is so dated. It dates itself when he first gets in the classroom. And, he's trying to get the kids' attention. and he talks about listening to music. He's like, oh man, he's like, what you listen to? He's like, oh, you know, a little Tag Team. Like, oh, he gets the kid's attention. Like, Tag Team? God, we know when this came out, 93 or whatever.
It's kind of like How High, dude. I mean, it's so dated too, but I still like that. Method Man or Redman.
That's a shitty movie, dude.
That's a bad movie.
It is, dude. I like these shitty movies.
You guys watch How High too? Was that Wiz Khalifa? Who's in that?
I didn't see that.
Little Yachty.
Oh, Lil Yachty. I just see the fucking thumbnail on Netflix and shit. I'm like, no, thanks.
I think Mag watched it. He's like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but how bad is that when the first movie wasn't good? Like, are you comparing it wasn't that bad compared to the greatness of the first one?
It's entertaining. It's entertaining, dude. It's a Saturday afternoon movie, dude.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dean Cain, sir. No, it's terrible. I don't like it.
We're at the scene now where fucking Daniel's fighting the Cobra Kai.
There you go. And yeah, they're gonna introduce the glass gloves, dude. He's always already got them. I thought it was fucking cool, man. I used to watch this scene. I'm like, oh, that would suck to be in the ring with like Tong Po, this half naked guy with fucking glass on his fists. That'd be scary.
I'm surprised you guys haven't reviewed the new Fred Durst movie.
We did.
The Fanatic, you reviewed that?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, and we've talked about it. We always bring it up too. We've brought it up.
We talked about it a lot, yeah.
Yeah. That shows everybody out there how much Riverman really stays in touch.
I you know what? I got 2 kids to feed. I don't have time to take a shit, much less listen to a podcast.
What happened to number 4? What happened to number 3?
Oh man, you got me. I'm not even married. Get your fucking hands in the air.
Fucking love that 4K, by the way. I don't think I've talked with Riverman on a podcast.
It looks so beautiful, man. Oh my god.
It's really cool. They did it justice. And it's one of those flicks too where I like seeing how the sausage is made, and it really does kind of show the warts and all of it, but I like it. It really makes all the apparent blue or green screen, whatever the fuck they were doing at the time, really apparent. Like, oh, okay, this was filmed in front of a screen, but it's cool, man. It makes the fake shit look really fake, but it makes the real set shit look really good.
I like how they boosted the saturation on the Mars, dude. It looks so red, dude.
It's really red. And I was telling Todd too.
Did it look like California this year?
Yeah, God. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was dark. Those pictures were nuts, though. But no, and I mentioned to Riverman, there's like a couple of frames in there that look really shitty. Like it looks like they just found some film on the bottom of a bar room floor and someone had spilled beer on it. But it's just like for a split second sometimes. And I mean, it's
the first 5 minutes looks pretty dark, and then it gets a lot better, man. It looks awesome.
Yeah, there's some random there's a couple of clips here and there where it's like in the first act of the movie, like when he's still on Earth, you know, they were like, oh, it's weird. I don't know what causes that, or if it's just, hey, we couldn't fix this footage, or we didn't have any I don't know, but overall, it's great.
It wasn't lit properly, bro.
Hey, Riverman, did you watch that fucking Heaven's Gate documentary on HBO Max?
No, I need to, because I love Heaven's Gate. Like I don't know if you guys ever listen to the podcast. They have like a Heaven's Gate podcast. It was like, I think it was like 10 or 12 episodes or whatever, but man, it was fucking amazing, dude. I mean,
if you were rich, would you be one of those guys that tries to buy and collect the Nikes?
I would.
Oh, the Nike Air Decades? Yeah, I try to buy those on eBay, but they're so expensive. I didn't.
Yeah. It's on my list too. Maybe I'll get around to watching it.
I watched it and it's really good. And I watched another docuseries that was really good too, called like No One Saw a Thing.
No.
And that's like on Sundance Channel. And like, I really liked that. Like, I went to look it up on IMDb to see what other people thought. And it's fucking criminally underrated. And then I looked through the like reviews, and I think it's because like, oh, it's on Sundance Channel. Not as many people get to watch it and review it. Like, not like Netflix, but like that was fucking. Did you ever see that movie with who was the guy that played the dad in Tommy Boy?
Oh, Brian Dennehy.
Yeah, you ever see that movie about Brian Dennehy where he's like the bully of this town, and at the end they all kill him, and it's like
First Blood. Oh, he's a bully. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's a.
It's like a vigilante killing. They kill him, and then like nobody in the town comes forward because they all hated him and shit. It's basically based on that real life story, the documentary. It was fucking crazy. Weird ass story.
I'll have to check that out. That's on Sundance. I'll have to look for that.
What's it called one more time?
What'd you say?
What was it called one more time?
No One Saw a Thing, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna bookmark it.
One of the best docuseries I've seen was actually on Netflix. It's the Wild Wild Country. Have you guys seen that yet?
Oh yeah, I watched that when that came out. Well, that was like 2 years ago, right?
Oh yeah, a few years ago. It's fantastic, dude. I love that one, man.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's not even coming up on. No One Saw a Thing. It's not even coming up on Letterboxd because I'm trying to add it to a watch list.
I don't think it's on Letterboxd.
That's weird. Why not?
The Unsolved Mysteries is actually really good. Like first season, I probably liked a little better, but it's great for like the 9 o'clock right before you're gonna go to bed and you watch an episode of that. Man, it's great.
I don't know why I've been having a hard time gelling with the new season. I was so excited I was so excited when they announced it, and then I watched one episode when it first came out, and I didn't like the first episode. It wasn't the missing well, you all remember that, the missing politician that was found in like the fucking dump or whatever.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
It wasn't what I was It wasn't what I was looking for at the time, and it wasn't for me. And it was also
one episode. Go to the next one.
I know. So hear me out though, but it didn't. It kind of took the wind from my sails of wanting to binge it. So, but anyway, and it didn't help that the story was kind of fresh. Like I remember that story, like so it wasn't as interesting.
I do too.
I prefer it to be something I don't know. Like that's why I like the old series, right? Because I was a kid watching that, and they were talking about shit in the early '90s and the '80s. It's like I didn't fucking know that shit. It was really cool. But I put it down, and then a couple weeks ago, I finally, like weeks and weeks later, I watched episode 2, and it was all right. So I don't know. I want it to get better. I just liked a lot of the episodes in the first season a lot.
Fuck.
I think it's solid. I hope they keep it up, man.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
I still need to watch the fucking the foreign language episodes because I had to skip them because I was fucking busy and couldn't stare at the TV the whole time. So I had to skip those. So I still have those to watch. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, the second episode was a foreign language one, right, Todd?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I don't even fucking remember.
I don't remember that one. I remember the one from the first season. I really liked it, but
about the family man that had a double life and he up and disappeared. That guy.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, some of the foreign ones, because I always watch them late at night. Like if I read subtitles at night, I go to sleep. So
yeah, I know
I have to pick and choose what I watch.
It has to really be timed right with that stuff. Let's see. It's
As I'm getting older, like I actually look at the run times of actual movies now. Like if it's more than 90 minutes, like I'm like, can I actually get through this thing?
Can I?
Did you ever watch The Wailing foreign language movie?
Oh no, you were talking about it. I've not watched it.
It's fucking donk.
Let me see.
It's almost 3 hours though, and it's foreign language.
Oh god, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like an instance. Yeah, those are the movies that you tend to push off because it's like, oh, I'll get around to it.
It goes by really fast though. I want to watch it again.
So, do you guys think I kind of want to start reading questions because the movie's ending. This is the end of the movie.
The movie's not good.
I like the movie, man. No, I just want to. I just don't want to this be a 2-hour long commentary.
Yeah, you liked it better when it was Karate Kid, didn't you?
You know what's funny about Karate Kid is I like Cobra Kai better than any of the Karate Kid movies.
You're crazy.
I've always liked Karate Kid, but I've never been a Karate Kid fanatic.
So far, like Cobra Kai is like a 6 to me. It's not wowing me like I expected. From all the talk.
The thing is, I mean, it's just junk food. But Cobra Kai, at least the first couple seasons, is more comedy. The movies were never that funny to me, and whimsical and kind of goofy and shit.
No, not at the time. No.
They really weren't. They were a little bit more serious, and I don't know. This is almost like it's more comedy than anything.
It's almost like coming in a sock, and then putting it on, walking around in it.
Yeah, it's very crunchy.
Exactly.
I guess. Hey, so the first question I got to read, just because I forgot to read it on the last one, so I want to do it first, address it, and hopefully forgive us, Devin Dungan. So you sent a message on our Instagram, which, bad on us. We don't check that stuff as well. We're not as good with it, but I'm going to start. Devin Dungan asked a good question, and Riverman can help out with this one too. And by the way, you got a sweet fucking Instagram, Facebook picture, man. It's the EVH tribute. So I appreciate that. He says, huge fan of the show, and I don't mean to bother, but I've been doing a podcast for several months now with a friend, and I enjoy doing it, but I feel something is missing, and I feel things are not taking off. Could I get some advice on being a podcaster and making the podcast more easy to do and making things connect easier? Thank you so much. Zach, do you want to start? I mean, we could all give advice on this.
Make the podcast easier to do, like fucking like technical wise, or
Well, the way I interpret it is, I'll reread it a little bit, because he says he's been doing it for several months now with a friend and he enjoys it, but he feels something is missing. So I think it's like a chemistry thing or just a certain flow of the show, right? And so by making it easier, I think that attributes to him saying he feels like things are not taking off. So it's just the growing pains, man. So if you've been doing it
Years.
I don't know what several months is, but all I know is it took us a while. And, the archive footage is there, proof for, it's all there. You can listen to all the old shit, like from a decade ago, and we were rough. And it takes a little time to build an identity, build a flow, and then you got to take into account, you got to build a chemistry with whoever you're hosting with. And some people just don't work out. I mean, I haven't listened to your podcast. I'd be interested if you wanted to tag it or something and put it in the comments or something. But because, Riverman and I, we went through our growing pains too, where we had a revolving door of co-hosts. And they didn't always work. And obviously, Corey G's infamous and Corey G was hilarious. But it's not always about what's fun for the listener. Sometimes you just can't gel with it. And that was the case with something like Corey G, where the chemistry was off. I think as a listener, it was a real pleasure. Zach obviously was jumping on at that point. He loved it, right?
Look at that. He just turned back into his fucking action figure form.
Oh, like all jacked, flexing?
Like fucking the Indian in the cover shit's wearing off. He's just standing there while he's jumping up to kick him in the fucking face.
Yeah. No, and like I said, I don't know how long you've been doing it, and I think you have to have realistic expectations too. So I guess it depends on what we're defining, quote unquote, taking off is to you. So you got to accept the small victories. And podcasts, I mean, I think you have to look at it like it's a thing where everybody's involved with podcasts, man. It's a big ocean now, right? So you got a lot of competition. You got a lot of podcasts out there. Everybody and their mom is a fucking podcast. And, obviously we had this big explosion of podcasts some years back where every celebrity realized, oh, God, I have a built-in audience. I can just start a podcast and have instant advertisements and I can advertise my own. And it's smart. All these comedians, they get free advertisement. They advertise their own gigs, right? And they just start a podcast and they get instant revenue and instant money and instant audience. And it kind of makes it even harder for guys like you guys and us to really kind of break through. But
best part of the movie right here.
What? It's over?
The ending song.
Oh yeah, it's fucking awesome. And so, and I think even then, besides the point that you're competing for people's time with so many different people. I'm guilty of it too, man. There's so many podcasts out there I'm sure are fucking amazing. But I got a handful that I really like, and I think about it. If they release podcasts every week, you got 4 or 5 podcasts you like, there's not that much room for too much more for the average person, right? Because you got to keep up with all those every week. In my case, anyway.
Well, I always hear everybody saying that the best way to fucking branch out, get new people watching, is to fucking stream live on YouTube a lot. The more you do it, the more you're likely.
That's what Mac is pushing. Mac is pushing that a lot. He's like, oh, the more, and I'm not saying it's not true. Maybe it does help the algorithms. Maybe the more we post live and shit, maybe I don't fucking know.
It does. They want people that keep fucking people. Even if somebody goes to your video and instantly clicks away, as long as they don't click off of the website, fucking youtube.com, but click on other videos on the side, they fucking boost you. Because you kept people there watching. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'd say start with more of a niche. I mean, what are you doing? Are you doing a movie podcast? Are you doing a horror podcast? Are you doing a zombie pod? I mean, start it out very, very small and kind of work your way out once you start to get a following, I would say. because I search for podcasts based on like my mood. So, I mean, recently I haven't listened to podcasts, but like if I wanted to find like an exploitation podcast, or if I wanted to find a, a horror podcast or a slasher podcast, I kind of start there by searching there. But yeah, I don't know. There's it's going to take a while. Try to get the best quality of audio you can possibly get. I know it's going to take a while. It's going to cost a little bit. It doesn't cost a ton now, because I mean you can buy cheap mics now and they sound great. You can buy like a Yeti or a Snowball or whatever you need to do, and just I don't know, start out with something small and then work your way out.
Zach has gotten a lot of mileage out of his Blue Yeti. It's $100 mic on sale. You can get it on sale often.
I had, that's what I used too. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because I had a Yeti too for a while, and I got rid of it, and I kind of want to get another one. I mean, I like my stuff too, but for what you're getting out of the Yeti and it being portable, I just kind of want one to have one as well. It's just because it's so affordable, and it'll be nice just to have one. They have, and dude, people fucking use Yetis. You big YouTubers use Yetis. I see podcasts that are big to the point where you wouldn't think they'd be using Blue Yetis, still using Blue Yetis. They get the job done. Like, you don't have to use some fucking expensive ass Shure microphones. You don't have to go all out. You don't need you don't need all that shit.
And then, like, you get those Shure microphones, a lot of times it's like, oh, now you need like the interface and the stuff, the boost to make it louder and shit. The fucking Yeti, it's just like, it's all in one, baby.
Yeah, so it definitely does the trick. I mean, if you were doing voiceover work, yeah, okay, I would say invest in it. Invest in really soundproofing an area, do your shit in a closet, get the nicest fucking condenser microphone you can get. Because yeah, if you're trying to get voice work and shit like that, or you're a professional, those types of people that are looking to hire you, yeah, they can hear all that. Like, oh, we can tell you're recording on a USB mic. Oh, we can tell that you're on, you're on XLR and you're to go run it. But that's like a fraction. Nobody else realizes, you're fine. Blue Yeti's awesome. I would also say, like I was saying on my last point, gauge your expectations, or like, basically count your small victories and your blessings. So we look at us. We just crossed over 5,000 subs. If you're used to watching makeup tutorial videos, we're fucking dog shit. We don't have 3 million subscribers. We're not the average. We're in ourselves. If you're on YouTube rather, and you see like over 5,000, that's pretty niche. I don't know what our fucking figures are everywhere else, but as far as like YouTube, it's still kind of niche. We're an audio podcast. But you know what though? I just take it in stride, man. Small goals, small victories. It's like each 1,000 comes a little faster than the last one, even if that's still not fast by other people's standards. So every 10 people listen to your show, just be grateful for those 10 people. They'll stick around.
Podcasts are crazy now though, because I mean, podcasts were so different, let's say 10 to 12 years ago, than they are now. Like I don't know, just like the format, the openings, shit has changed so much. So it's crazy to actually think about.
Terrestrial, all the big media companies, broadcast companies that owned all the big terrestrial radio stations have moved on to podcasting, and it's become commercialized. They all do. Mm-hmm. All these people that own Podcast One Network and Westwood One and all these, they were the people that owned your K-Rocks and shit like that. They realized there's money in this, and everybody was moving on to that because everybody was ditching terrestrial radio. Well, first of all, podcasting was about guys like us.
Yeah,
it was the people in a basement somewhere just talking about nerdy shit that maybe 5 other people were into. Like you said, very niche stuff, right? Mm-hmm. You might not be attracting a very big audience, but you're going to target a certain audience, and they're going to seek you out.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, you had all these people like celebrities and wrestlers and comedians kind of starting their own podcast, and it just got so big to where the big people behind the big broadcast companies and terrestrial radio, they started smelling there's money here. And they moved over, and that's just what always happens, man. They're gonna fucking take.
There's money there, but I never listen to any of those commercial podcasts, like the big podcasts, at all. Like, I don't give a fuck.
It's hard.
What they say.
There's good, dude. It's hard to avoid it. There's
except
too
like a
many
Joe
good-
Rogan. Anything else is like,
Well, that's the
I don't
biggest
listen to
one.
that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't listen to like you listen to the Jericho podcast. I can't listen to that garbage.
Oh yeah, I listen to Jericho's podcast, but there's other podcasts I listen to that are totally the crowdfunded for the most part. But eventually they'll start incorporating some ads and shit, and it's just whatever, man. Like I understand that this is people working and they're still very independently ran. They're not owned by anybody. I mean, if we had an opportunity to make a bunch of money by incorporating some ads and shit, it's definitely a conversation I would have. I wouldn't just dismiss it right away. I understand some people want to keep the lights on, and if anybody can make a career out of it and sustain themselves with it, I'm all for it because I'd love to do that.
I find it more appealing to actually get to know the people that you're actually listening to.
Yeah. When you get to a certain size, you can't do that as well. It becomes a little bit more impersonal,
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, I get it, but I mean, it's just all part of it. I'll say this though, man, all the regular listeners though, I would like to think that if we had 50,000 subscribers next month or whatever, that won't happen. I'm never going to forget the fucking Mendozas and the fucking, I keep wanting to call them Oliver Close Off, and the David Cappers and all that stuff. I mean, I'm better. I think it would take a lot of fucking followers for us to just lose total fucking control, But
that was a good question.
Yeah, it's great. At the end of the day, though, when you consider the sub count and the people that download the podcast on a weekly basis versus the people that are actually active in the comment sections, most people don't comment, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's really by comparison. So I think even if we had 100,000, we would still have the same ratio of people that actually comment versus people that are just listening. So it would be easy to keep that. But yeah, I mean, that's what I would say. Don't give up. Keep trying other stuff. You're going to fail. You're going to have audio issues. You might even work with some people that don't quite gel. You just got to, it's like music, right? What do musicians always say? Get out there and play with other musicians, all sorts of musicians, to sort of find who you gel with and what works for you.
Do it. Just do it because you like it. Don't do it because
yeah.
That's
the big takeaway. If you're doing it because you think you're going to be rich or you're going to, I mean, I'm not saying that can't happen, but like, you're setting yourself up for failure. Like, you have to have fun doing it. Don't let it become work. Right.
Yeah.
And I know that's gotten to Todd in the past.
We know that firsthand.
Yeah. Where it gets stressful or whatever. And, but yeah, anyway, no, that's a great question, man. And, I'm going to be more mindful about checking all these other platforms. On Facebook, we got a message from I have the name cut off here. Do you remember the name, Zach?
I don't, but I don't know if he wants to say his name because he says that he goes by a fake name on his show too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so but anyway, it says, "Hey, first and foremost, I swear I'm not a porno bot or a South African prince looking for a few bucks. We wouldn't mind if you were."
Right away, we clicked out of that chat.
Yeah, he says, "Quote: If you're gonna spew into this. See, like that was his proof. That was his captcha."
Oh yeah.
He says, "I'm hoping this message gets to Aaron because after listening to the Freddy's Dead commentary, I had to shoot him a message. I almost blew my top when you said you thought that Freddy resembled Al Bundy. Not only have I always thought the exact same thing, but I thought I was the only person in the entire world who felt that way. I think Freddy at his Bundiest can be seen in the third movie when he gets a giant pipe shoved into him and his eyes go all wide. Funnily enough, that's when he looks the most like Bundy, when he makes those goofy faces." I'm going to stop and comment on that before I move on.
I think you might have said that on our part 3 commentary on that scene. Because that's the thumbnail of that one is Al Bundy as Freddy.
Yeah, I don't recall, but it's funny. I think what that comes down to is when I used to think that, I was literally 4 and 5 years old. And I just think my scope of how big the world was so minimal because I was such a little kid. It's like you see Al Bundy on TV and you watch Freddy Krueger on a Creature Feature on Saturday night. And like I said, my scope of the world was off and everything was just so small to me. I'm thinking, well, there can't be more than one actor who looks like that. It's the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think there's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of SAG actors out there and they're going to, you don't think about that. Like, oh, there's one guy right there. They look kind of similar to me. It's got to be the same dude.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just where it all came from. But I still think a skinny Ed O'Neill from like the first couple seasons of Married with Children would have could have played. Could have looked the part at least. No pig. Anyway, he also says, anyway, on a non-Bundy front, you may have noticed a spike in your listeners over the past couple of... Hold on, I got cut off. Where is it? Oh, on the past couple of weeks. I just happened upon your podcast, and I've been listening to hours of your episodes. You guys are like the buddies I always wished I'd had. And Aaron, the diarrhea anecdote has to be one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. Thanks for sharing that one.
Amazing.
It is.
But if you haven't gotten there yet, I think Zach's fucking incestuous friends and pickup truck fucking and him jerking off with his friends as a kid under blankets together, he tops it. I mean, like, just Zach has just gone places I'll never go. And if I have gone there, I'll never admit it on the... I'm just kidding. What's so funny? Yeah, he says not trying. Okay, so I think okay, and then you do a little bit of promotion here, but I'm happy to shout you out. He says not trying to spam you guys or anything, but I wanted to share a little bit about myself since I'm also a huge horror fanboy. He says I live in Philly. I used to do a YouTube movie commentary podcast called Brandon Ford's B-Movie Bonanza. I have a new one on Apple, Google Play, and Spotify called The Blind Rage Podcast. There, I do commentaries for my favorite movies and repost the old episodes of B-Movie Bonanza. If you'd check it out sometime, I'd be honored. Also, I'm a writer of horror and suspense fiction. My books are available in paperback, Kindle, it's cut off, audiobook, Kindle audiobook, and limited edition hardcover. So I'm kind of a big deal. Just kidding. Anyway, if you'd like to shoot the shit sometime, talk movies or whatever, I'd love to hear from you. You guys can always reach me directly at, he gives his email. And he says his real name. I'm not going to say it. But Brandon was his pseudonym. He says, or follow on Instagram at writer Brandon Ford. Hoping to hear from you soon. Keep up the awesome work. No, that's awesome, man. So, and you didn't, and I could tell it wasn't super solicity. So that's why I didn't mind reading it, because he didn't put it on a public forum. You did it in a private message. So it's fine. No, we should check it out. I'm not sure if you were talking about shooting the shit just on a purely platonic friendly note or like collaborating. I'd like to hear your shit, so I'll have to look at it and see what you're about, man. But that sounds cool, and I liked all the nice things you said. It's really cool. What else was I gonna say?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, you've probably been around a while. Sounds like you've been around the block. Let me see. Line Rage podcast. But yeah, man, so cool. I'm glad I didn't accidentally dox you. I was trying to dance around that stuff because you were trying to stay private. But yeah, we'll check it out. We'll see what's up. And let me kind of move on to the main stuff, which is on YouTube for now. I'm going to go through those comments before we wrap up. I got to kind of find my place. Zach, tell a funny anecdote while I'm looking for the comments.
Fucking, you know what? He goes by a fucking pseudonym. I wish I would have thought of that back in the day with all the shit I say. Like, I was thinking, like, if I had a pseudonym, what would it be? Fucking, like, I thought, like, Robert Downey Syndrome or something like that would work.
Oh,
that would be fucking funny.
You know what's funny is I have that regret too, because I'm associated with you, and you're always guilty by association. Like, fuck, if I would have known I was going to meet a Zach in the future, because I was thinking about that, man. Like I was thinking about wanting to start some new projects this year, and I was trying to see, okay, are these going to fit Revival? Because I'd like to, but I'm like, fuck, man. Like, what if like one of us created a new content for the brand and it's what catapulted? I want to like do more video. I'm really going to try and tackle some video stuff, and I've already got some concepts in mind, but I'm like, dude, because it really video, if you want to blow up on YouTube, video is more sought after than audio. It's just the way it is. But video could I think
the radio star.
Well, I think take a look at, I think it's kind of working for Josh James, right? His numbers have grown, like he's more, and he was pushing the video. I mean, it doesn't take a brain surgeon or a rocket science. Yeah, it's video. It's going to help the algorithms and what people want to see. But it obviously takes a lot of work. But anyway, I wanted to try something, and I was thinking to myself, like, man, what if I was able to do what I want to do, and I was able to do it well, and it did catch on, and we grew in numbers. But, you know, when you grow in numbers, the spotlight grows. And then, like, what if we become more known for, like, certain video content, and then people start going back and listening to the podcast, right? And they're like, oh, my God, these guys said this.
Amazing.
Robert Downey Syndrome? What?
Bury my nose and shit.
Bury my nose and shit? What is your name?
And then we really catapult. We become fucking presidents of the United States.
There you go.
Fucking hire these guys.
Yeah. But I'm not even gonna worry about all that shit though. But no, I don't know. It's really funny. But the pseudonym thing, yeah, I should have never ditched Red Rocket. I'm just kidding. That was terrible. So I'm just gonna read I think I'm just gonna read the stuff from last week. So on our Lionheart commentary, Witch King says, "January cometh." Fuck yeah, it has. Much to Zach's disdain, we're gonna trample forward. There's just so much Van Damme I'd like to do, but there's only so little time to do it. So I think we should do Street Fighter. I think that would just be like a fan favorite, and that's just kind of something that everybody loves to shit on YouTube. So I don't know if we'd be competing with a lot of real estate on YouTube, or if that would get us a lot of hits. I don't know, but it's still it's got our boy Andrew Bernarski, man. I think we should try a prank call on the Bernarski on that episode. I'm pretty sure we could find his contact info, right?
Amazing.
Yeah, if I could find it on like IMDb or something. I mean, if we can pull it off, we gotta do a Street Fighter, and then I can call, and then I'll do the impression. Because he's got all the stupid like comic relief one-liners in that whole fucking movie. Quick, change the channel. Fucking doing his worst.
Can't we all just get along?
There's no way he remembers any of the lines from that movie. He's drank them all out of his mind at this point.
Probably. On Lionheart as well, we're just going to kind of keep that theme for the rest of it, I think. Carlos Argent, he says, I think January is a great idea. Hell yeah, Kickboxer is a must do, and honestly, I'd love to see you guys do a commentary on Street Fighter also. Well, there you go. It's a movie I loved as a kid and kind of love it more after knowing that the script was written for a G.I. Joe movie, and after seeing it again, that makes sense. I didn't fucking know that. It does feel like a weird fucking G.I. Joe clusterfuck. It doesn't feel like Street Fighter, that's for damn sure. Yeah, it really does. And then Shadowloo in that movie is more like Cobra. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. He says, I've also thought you guys should do a Stallone exploitation. I don't know. I think I'm just looking for excuses for y'all to have a commentary on movies like Demolition Man and Judge Dredd. LOL.
Yes,
congrats.
I'm all for Demolition Man.
I don't think Zach wouldn't let me do that. Not so soon after Van Damme.
Demolition Man, I like that movie.
That fucking movie's awesome, man. Demolition Man's great. Congrats on the subs, guys. Looking forward to more content. You damn right, man. Thanks so much for listening. And I'm all about the Stallone. Maybe Zach isn't going to want to do a whole month of Stallone after we're doing Van Damme, but we can start. I would like to cherry pick some Stallone shit. I don't think we've done any Stallone, have we?
I'll fucking do anything you make me do. What are you talking about like I have a say?
I don't. You're making me look bad in public. I don't make anybody do anything. I'm very diplomatic, but if you want to cherry pick certain titles sometime and throw in like a Demolition Man or something, that movie's hilarious. Is that you, John Spartan? Okay. All right. Wesley Snipes exploitation, man. I could do Drop Zone, dude.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Blocko 69 on
Passenger
Lionheart.
57. Yeah, there's a lot of good.
What is that
Snipes
fucking?
movies.
What is that fucking line he says? Is it in Passenger 57 or is it Drop Zone? Where
Always Bet on Black.
Yeah, always bet on black. Fucking.
That's Passenger 57.
That's right. Always bet on black. Blocko 69 on Death Warrant. On Lionheart. He says Death Warrant is legit, solid piece of film, very very quotable. And then there's a whole bunch of quotes going back and forth in the comments to that. Witch King adds, "What's wrong with my ladies?" And then I say, "You sure you don't want a sample of any of my goods? I'll take a rain check." It's like his lady boys in prisons, dude. That's the priest, dude.
Yes.
And then I added,
That's funny.
He think you too good for me, priest. I love that, dude. And then I always like the line, "Somebody's lying on me, man." Blocko 69 added, "Do Death Warrant, please. I bet Zach will like it, fish."
I bet I'll think it's a 5 out of 10.
Dude, I love it, dude. Witch King, he also requests, he says, Universal Soldier Marathon. I would totally do it. The first one has its merit. It's a relic of the time, and it's definitely got its fans. It's Roland Emmerich's big Hollywood debut, which he went on to do fucking Independence Day after that.
He went on to just fuck his career all up.
He did Godzilla with Matthew Broderick, which was also requested. We should do Roland Emmerich exploitation. But it is weird he went from Universal Soldier to Welcome to Earth. But anyway, And so that would have merit in doing. And then Universal The Return, starring Bill Goldberg and Jean-Claude Van Damme and Michael Jai White, is so fucking terrible. It would be hilarious to do. Because it's just, dude, the one-liners in that movie are so fucking cringe. Like everything that Bill Goldberg says, he's trying to be funny and it just comes off so bad that it is. Like, remember he's like, Saved by the Bell, Devereaux, and just all kinds of shitty. It's almost as bad as Dennis Rodman in Double Team, right? Where everything he says is a I've always wanted to do it. Everything Dennis Rodman says is a basketball pun, right? So like he throws a bad guy, he throws him through a window and he goes, nothing but net. And then he throws another guy and misses and he goes, air ball. It's just like, we get it. You're a basketball player. Like the whole
That's
fucking movie. It's like,
man.
that they beat it dead. And then like the first time he meets, this is peak pop culture icon Dennis Rodman era, right? Mid-90s. And I remember the first scene, Jean-Claude Van Damme meets him. He is introduced to him and he's like in his lair or whatever. And it's all technoed out and he's in a chair and he spins around. He's got ladies with him and his hair's like just multicolored and he looks like a freak. And the first thing Jean-Claude Van Damme says is, who does your hair? Siegfried or Roy?
Amazing.
It's just, dude, it's fucking brilliant.
That's already better than either of the movies we've watched so far.
And Mickey Rourke is the bad guy, and this is during Mickey Rourke's cancer period. Like nobody would touch him. He plays the bad guy, and the whole movie culminates in an end scene in like the fucking Coliseum. It's like fucking Mickey Rourke fighting Jean-Claude Van Damme in the Coliseum, and there might be tigers involved. I don't even fucking remember. But the movie's not good, but it's got enough fucking fun. It's just so ridiculously over top. It's very quotable and very, very stupid. And this was a point in Van Damme's career where he was starting to go downhill. He was on his last leg of theatrical movies where his returns were starting to decrease with every box office, thing he put out. And so he started getting paired with a lot of people. It's like, God, we got to like keep you above water. We're going to put you with Dennis Rodman. Okay, that's not working. We're going to put you in a buddy comedy with Rob Schneider. Knock off. Amazing. Where Jean-Claude Van Damme plays a designer that makes knockoff jeans running from the law. Like, what? But anyway. Universal Soldier. The third one's really good, man. Universal Soldier. What is the fucking third one? Regeneration. That one was when it went serious and kind of gritty. That one's good, but Day of Reckoning is fucking awesome. So I would. Day of Reckoning is a movie where it really doesn't have a whole lot of substance in the plot. There's not a whole lot of dialogue. It's just action. Like it's a lot of just fucking action scenes and fucking just bare knuckle beatdowns and I like when action movies were coming out around then, like 5-10 years ago, where they started casting a lot of MMA fighters in the physical roles, when they don't require dialogue. So it doesn't matter. It's like casting Arnold as the Terminator. We don't need this fucking guy to talk. We just need him to look menacing and look the part and be whatever. And that's what they do for MMA fighters in some of these action movies. And it works out great because they don't have to fucking show off any acting chops. But what they can do is look menacing and take a hit for real on camera. So you watch a movie like Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning, and there's no fucking cutaways, man. These fucking guys are taking shit over the head and getting the fuck beat out of them, and it's awesome. And it's kind of hard to go back to action movies the 80s where there was a lot of clear cutaways. I mean, you watch Rocky 1, and they're like 6 inches away when they're trying to land those hits on Apollo Creed. Like, it doesn't look anywhere near real, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they've started a new standard because when you watch even the newer Rocky movies, when you watch Creed 1 and 2, they're taking real hits. So it's just become a standard now. Like some of that stuff that used to fly in the 70s, 80s, it doesn't fly anymore. But yeah, I'm all down for it whenever Zach wants to. Let's see. Lionheart, gamer guy. He says, mirror, mirror on the wall. Jean-Claude Van Damme, I look good.
Hell yes.
That's from Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah. That's classic. Let's see. Yeah, I posted a community post. Just letting people know that we were starting Jean-Claude January and Lionheart was out. And Blocko69, once again, he's pushing for that death warrant fish, and he keeps calling us fish, which is obviously a quote from that movie, which there's a scene in that movie that cracks me up. The first time they call him fresh fish, like that prison term. The guy that does it, they're sitting in the cafeteria and he calls him fish, and he like hangs his lip in suspension. Like he opens his mouth to say fish, but he never closes it. And it's the derpiest fucking look ever. And we always die laughing when we watch it because it looks stupid.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it is great. Last one I'm going to read is from Alexander L. on Lionheart. He says, I like this movie. You know, it has its problems, although good action scenes. The rich chick is really hot. The plot is simple but effective. I just like this movie. Thanks. Well, thank you, man. You're my boy, because that's 100% how I feel. It's just brain food. I mean, cum brain food, because it's dense and stupid.
Calm brain, exactly.
But it's a good flick, man. It's really quotable, and it's got a lot of fun. I like movies with Brian Thompson, man. You know, he was the bad guy in Cobra. He was getting I don't know what else he was in. Annihilation, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. He was in Cobra. And he was he played Buffalo Bob in Joe Dirt. he's like, what did he say? He's like, I don't remember what he says. He's like, are you Buffalo Bob? My real name's Pete. How can I help? It puts the lotion on the skin. That whole scene is fucking hilarious when he's just watering his grass in the front yard.
Amazing.
But yeah. Anyway, that's actually there's one more comment. I totally overlooked it. And it's criticism, but I gotta say it's the nicest criticism, most polite criticism I think we've got. So I'm not gonna shit on it because it's fair. Night of the Demons 2, Lenoir Poe says, yeah, and I don't know. I'm trying to. This is how I read the tone. Excuse me, I thought this was the movie. I didn't know you'd be showing up. Some of the English is kind of broken. Excuse me, I thought this was a movie. I didn't know you'd be showing up a picture and then just talking about it and watching it yourself. Oh well, enjoy. LOL. So I don't know how to read that. I don't know if he's being an ass. Well, I know it's on YouTube, but I don't know if he's being rude or if he's just like passing, like saying, "Oh God, sorry guys, we'll enjoy it. Bye." Like big gulps, huh? See you later.
Exactly.
Well,
See,
go find it somewhere else then.
Yeah, the way I label the episodes now, where I always put BTM podcast at the end, I think it's the superior way to label, because they can't fucking say they didn't know it's a podcast now.
Yeah. See, like for like Lionheart commentary, BTM podcast. Yeah, dude, they still will. Are you kidding me? People don't read the full titles. They just they see two letters and they click, because I mean, literally our eye, and I'm guilty of it too. Our eyes and our brains, they're not as fast as our click finger, our mouse finger. People just click, 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 click. And why wouldn't you, right? It's like people act like we robbed them of something. What did you lose by clicking something and finding out it wasn't what you thought? Just back out. Go about your fucking day.
It is our responsibility to make sure they get to watch a movie for free.
Yeah. So anyway, but you know what though, that I didn't necessarily read that as derogatory, so fair enough. No hate there. I even liked your comment,
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay,
yeah, fuck him.
I'll unlike it. There you go. But that's all we got, man. Mac, is there anything you got coming down the pipeline with Mac and Zach you want to talk about?
Fucking it's the first month of a new year. It's my turn to pick what movie we do, and I picked that we don't do a movie, and we're gonna do another Scumbags, a shoot the shit episode, baby. It's gonna be Scumbags 5, A New Beginning.
Oh, that's pretty fun. Year. That's cool, man. Riverman, you talked about doing some stuff lately, some content. You want to pitch that stuff?
Yeah, I have a podcast in the can. I also have a movie pickup for the Patreon. So if you guys want to join the Patreon, get some extra content, get on there, and I should have some stuff up there.
What's the podcast? It's not part of Hobo, or what is it exactly?
Yeah, it's Hobo. It's a solo show. I'm doing the movie Fade to Black, so it's kind of just talk.
I mean, you might be able to pull off the solo. Some people do.
I don't know. I mean, it's not as long as if you were on there, but yeah.
So is that on Patreon, or where's that gonna? Where people find that?
It's all gonna be on Patreon. Okay. All my stuff's gonna be on Patreon
until you go more consistent.
Yeah.
With stuff. So, and that's a nice segue into that. So if you guys are on YouTube right now, and I keep fucking up, and I keep meaning to make it a habit of saying it at the top of the show because it just seems to be a fucking priority and a requirement these days. But please, if you guys are on YouTube, for example, give us a second and just like the video if you could, or dislike it if you fucking hate us. But if you made it all the way to the end, you probably don't hate it. But give us a like so you can help us out in the algorithms. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that stupid stuff they make you do. Likewise, if you're on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, all that bullshit, leave us feedback over there. It's the same principles, the algorithm and the reviews and the comments and all that shit's going to boost us so other people can be exposed to us. So, and we're linked all, you know, if you're on one and not the other, you can find the links to all the other shit to follow us wherever you want to get your podcasts. But if you guys are listening to the show, that's all we can ask for. If you guys ever want to support any further, Todd mentioned it. We do have a Patreon. I mean, you can jump in for $2. That's less than a cup of black coffee. $2 a month. You get all the episodes early, which I think is sort of a standard. Todd, as he mentioned, he's been throwing up bonus content up there. He's got some podcasts up there. He's got a hobo podcast. He's got the Fade to Black show coming out. Like I said, going over that movie. He's got a slew of pickup videos. I've posted a few videos up there, including my colonoscopy mini documentary. Zach threw up Todd, did you ever listen to that fucking prank call Zach threw up there?
Yeah, I listened. That's funny as hell.
Don't spoil it. That's for paying customers only. Was it not fucking just like, was it okay? As somebody who wasn't involved with it, you're good to ask. How was it to you? Funny, or could you feel the embarrassment for us?
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. For us, we're like I said, you can cut it with a knife, man. That cringe. It was like, oh God, this is going to hell in a handbasket. It had to have been worse for Zach, but it was just as bad it had to be just as bad for me though, because I knew the guys, I knew the people, and I'm like, oh my God, I was feeling terrible. It almost ruined a friendship. So that's on there. And gosh, a bunch of shit. Zach and I have committed to doing Ash vs. Evil Dead, the whole entire series. Zach, what do we got up there right now? There's just up to the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this weekend, if Zach, you're down, I want to record. I know we wanted to do it last week. I'd be okay with recording at least one, maybe two episodes this weekend if you want to.
Yeah.
But we're gonna slowly but surely get the entire series up there just for Patreon. Amongst other stuff, and other stuff's coming down, and I might be forgetting some shit too. Oh, Mac and Zach, they're doing an exclusive episode once a month. So, and maybe we should talk about it. We're trying to work the kinks out, and maybe by the time you're listening to this, we'll have it figured out. Zach, do you want to talk about Discord?
Oh yeah, we're trying to get a Discord, babe. Like, I was thinking, like, is it only gonna be for like a Patreon, or like, can we have it like open to everybody, but then have like a Patreon channel where only the Patreon people can show up? I know you can do that.
Yeah, I'm confused on. I mean, because if we had it for everybody, what would we do on that? What would be the purpose? I mean, isn't that just like tuning into a live on YouTube or something like that? Like, what makes it special, right? If everybody, I get it. Like, so if you made the idea that we had was for patrons, you know, we have a private Discord where you guys can jump in while we're recording these podcasts. So like hypothetically, you're listening to the show as we're doing it. And, you know, you guys can chime in, type messages and all that shit. And it's not going to ruin the flow of like the pre-recorded vibe. We're not going to really turn it to too much of a live type thing. But at the end of the show, my idea was, okay, when we're reading questions and we're kind of doing all this shit we're doing now, that's when we address all the questions that you guys have in the Discord, and we can read them aloud. Or if you want, we could unmute you and let you ask it on the show. You know what I mean? Kind of make it a little bit of a hybrid and help you guys sort of be a part of the show. So anyway, if we did that for the patrons, what's going to make Discord special for the people that aren't patrons? You know what I mean? That's what I'm asking. What's the purpose?
They could talk to each other, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. What do you guys think about that? I mean, would you guys be interested in that? I mean, does that make the patron lose I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea, but we're trying to work it out. We were running tests before we started this, and we're just trying to get it figured out.
It's so fucking hard to know what's going on. I must be a boomer because I can't fucking do it. Like, I'm so fucking confused how it works.
But so many podcasts do it, so there's clearly a way. It's just a matter of getting it figured out, and we just don't want to like promise it, and because we're gonna have to advertise it, like, hey, so you guys know, and all the patrons that are supporting us over there can jump on. We'd hate for you guys to do it and stop in, and it just fucking goes south, and you guys can't be a part of it. We want to make sure it works. So hopefully by the next week, we'll have something for you guys. But that was a great idea too. We're trying to implement that. And, you know, we are always looking for feedback for anything else you guys think would be cool and be worth it. Right. So that's the goal, is if we have that extra support and we can afford more man hours and time to do this kind of shit, we would love it. I mean, dude, if I had it my way, we would. How much would it cost you guys? How much would it take for you guys to make annually for you to say, fuck my job, I'm just going to podcast? I mean, that's a pipe dream, but like, how much would it, Todd, how much would it take?
Per year?
Yeah. How much do you think you'd have to rake in annually to be like, yeah, okay, I'll just do podcast full time and I'll just go all in?
I'm not going to talk about this.
Oh, why not, dude?
I have a figure, but and you're going to be talking like I'm Adam I have a silver spoon in my fucking mouth.
Oh no, I get it. You're a family guy and you have a career now, so it's probably a decent figure. Because you got to consider a lot of stuff. You got to consider insurance coverage that you do in your job.
Benefits, yeah.
There's all sorts of. Oh, I know. So I wouldn't fucking bat an eye if you said like a ridiculous figure at all. But I mean, if I came close, it doesn't have to be in quiet. If I can't, no, I take it back. If I can't, I wouldn't even have to make what I make now because like I feel like I'd be getting so much more out of putting 120 hours a day into this kind of shit that I think is getting. Yeah, I'm building skill and I don't know. It's something for me instead of like padding some corporate pockets. You know what I mean? I mean, that's always going to be rewarding. But anyway, the dream is that we can afford more time to give you guys more content. So, and you guys are helping us do that. So, and also in addition, Teespring, you guys can help us out and support us further and look sexy while you do it. We got t-shirts for Mac and Zach. We got Revival House overall t-shirts. We got BTM. We got Cinema Anima shirts. All that shit. I swear I'm going to start when I start doing some video content in 2021 because that's my idea. I'm not going to talk about my ideas yet because they're not fully fleshed out, but I'm going to wear a fucking shirt to promote every fucking episode. So maybe some of you guys will be like, oh God, that Cinema Anima shirt is so fucking dark. Can I have one? You're like, yeah, here you go. Here it is. Here's the link. Amazing. But anyway, that's all we got. Let us know. You still have time if you're listening to this when it's pretty new to, if you have any feedback on what we should do next as far as the Jean-Claude January. Otherwise, I have some strong contenders. Any other final words from you guys?
Oh,
fuck the dumb shit.
Which would be Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Fuck them.
All right. All right. Bye, puppets. Later.
End of the week at the Revival House. Next month's theme, you gotta figure it out. Italian zombies or Pauly Shore, a slasher with a knife and the girl next door, and 1 second in, get it all queued up and ready, hit play in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye puppets, Zach Pete and a solo cut band. Couldn't this camera's loving, Josh and Scott failed and Riverman's bail. Bye bye puppets. Sounds good, like this country used to.